Without permission? That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And so anyway, especially when I have more followers, of course. So anyway, so what ended up happening was I was always given credit, but someone got upset. And so I was like, you know what? Fine. If you guys are getting upset about this, I'll hire an artist. How about you reach out to me and show me your art? And everyone who submitted was bad. And one of my friends who I didn't realize was actually available for commissions, who's really good, was like, oh, I'd be down to do it for you. And so now he does all my thumbnail art and it's awesome. And now I don't have any issues. So yeah.
Bro, you could have just said yeah.
So what?
Never mind, bro.
I mean, I wanted to explain.
Yo, Coast is still in this server too.
He said they were all bad.
They were.
Crazy.
It is what it is.
You guys all left Bongo Trap House? That's crazy. Coast is still in
Bongo
here.
Trap House? What the heck is
they're
that?
gonna leave.
That's the server. That's the server we were all in when Discord was new, and I invited you guys there.
Yeah.
That was when I got you guys to all try Discord. We were in Bongo Trap House.
I think Roger was ever in this group, but yeah.
No?
No.
I don't think I ever was. Yeah.
Shofu was definitely in here. Zeph was in here. There's a fucking voice channel called Zeph.
The icon is Adachi because of Zeph.
Yeah. This server old as fuck.
Hey, Vanilla Salt, are you in chat right now?
Oh, we live?
Yeah. Oh, sure are.
He's probably in Adam's chat.
I'm gonna go check real quick. Hold on. I'll go
here,
into
Vanilla?
Adam's stream.
Yeah, he's here.
Vanilla. Oh yeah, you are. You're here. Good. Just wanted to double check to make sure you were recording. Thank you.
The archiver.
What was that laugh?
This dude fucking poking his head in his worker's office is, hey, you working?
Yeah, just double checking. Got to make sure we got the.
Roger, would you be the kind
button.
of boss that walks around knocking on cubicles?
100%.
No, I would probably just fire them if they weren't working hard enough.
Oh my god.
You can't just do that.
I absolutely can and will.
You G Fuel ass nigga, bro.
Typical white man CEO. You and Ellen.
Oh man.
Dude, Roger, you'd love this. Look at this. I was playing Cuphead, and King Dice just glitched, and his hand just kept swaying nonstop. At some point,
What version are you playing on?
we're on PlayStation.
Oh, sick.
I'm coming after.
Wait,
I'm coming after
did I show
Fidel
you
and McDarrett tonight. By the way.
Wait. Did I show you guys the? I can't post this publicly anywhere, but I could show you. And I've been told that I'm allowed to talk about it. I'm hosting a Cuphead Delicious Last Course stream for Nintendo in like 2 weeks, and we're doing it with Studio MDHR, and they did caricatures of us.
Oh, that's sick.
And this is the official Rogers Base caricature. Don't show this on stream because I will show it later, but just like it also doesn't matter at this point. I'm allowed to show it, but this is the official Rogers Base one.
Bro, that is cursed.
And then this is the thumbnail for the stream. I think it's so sick.
That's hilarious, bro.
I thought that was so cool. Shout out to Studio MDHR, man. Exactly. How not remembers. Right. I talked about it on my stream. But I found out afterwards that we might have been a little premature in talking about it. But then we got approval. So now we're all good. I know I could talk about it again. But, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Excuse me.
It's calling my name.
Oh,
Hey,
good
where
call
are the,
moving
where are the
the
show
chat
notes?
over. I don't need show notes. We got plenty of stuff to talk about. I'm good. We got lots to discuss. I figured we would. Who has been playing Three Hopes, by the way?
Not I.
I started it.
I've been playing it, but like I have weird feelings about it.
Okay. I mean, I kind of do too at the same time.
Hello?
Hell.
I'm in hell. Satan. Turn that shit off.
Why don't you know how a microphone
Turn that shit off right now.
Do
I'm muting you.
Row. Oh,
muted.
never mind. I thought
Why
it was
don't you understand how microphones work?
What happened to us?
I thought it had the filter on there, so I was gonna go
Podcast
row
since
fight the
2013.
power.
Ricky,
I
whatever
legit
you're doing
thought
right now,
something broke in Roger's mic.
whatever you're doing
No,
right
no.
now, Ricky, you are routing your speakers into whatever your processor is, and we are hearing ourselves from you. So someone fucking muted your ass. It wasn't me.
It was me. I was tired of being in hell.
At the end of tonight's show, could we talk about Gurren Lagann a little bit?
My own
Gron, who?
means.
Sure.
Nice. I want to. Yeah.
He said who?
I mean, you're the
Just 'cause
host.
I've-
If you wanna
yeah,
talk
I know,
about
but
stuff, we can go almost
I also
anywhere.
I don't want to keep you guys too late. You know.
Bro. What?
Well, you know.
I will fucking roast you for all the shit that you were saying during that goddamn watch.
That's fine. That's fine. Video comes out on Sunday, so you'll see.
Oh God.
All right. Where's the
Ricky
Here we
really
go.
said, "Why are people saying my shit's fucked?" Come on, bro.
bruh.
No,
That just
I
sounds
went
wild.
to check. I went to check. He's still bad. Okay.
No.
No.
Unless you just changed something. Someone
Did
check
he
again.
not do that on purpose?
I don't
No,
think
he
so.
did not.
Did he not do that?
Jesus, man.
You have like the stream unmuted or something, and it's
That
like
is-
coming through the stream or something. Because like you're whatever you have to send your mic through, like you're picking up everything else. And
Oh,
putting your
I thought
filter on
our mics were fucked. I was like, what's
No.
happening?
it. No.
no,
No.
we entered the nightmare realm.
It's dark, Ricky.
Punished Ricky.
Ricky, it's not your microphone. It's like voice mod or something.
Yeah. Whatever fun effect you were trying to do, you have tried it wrong.
I have a splinter in my hand. I just fucking played melee with it. Oh shit.
Hey, let me read that. Let me read that encyclopedia when you're done typing it up, bro. I know you hear me.
Bro, who types like this?
That's a novel. I don't know why it's picking it up. I'm playing FF14. Fuck you guys.
Going ham on the keyboard, Ussy.
Roger, where you at on FF14?
did you
I haven't seen you playing in a while.
I was waiting to see.
You're all going to hell. You're all going to hell.
No,
Of all the ways you could have said that, of all the ways, you could have done key bussy, you could have done key ussy, you said keyboard ussy.
Why is your game the worst thing ever?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Your mic is fucking trash,
I
bro.
turned it-
That's what
I
I'm
turned
talking
it down.
about. You sound crusty. Your mic
Your
is picking up
game
your whole
is
ass
so
keyboard,
bad.
bro. Get your shit together. You and Ricky both crusty as hell, bro. Jesus Christ.
Sounds like your game.
I can hear every single button you're pressing on your keyboard, bro. Every single key, I can read whatever you're typing just by
know
hearing
which
it,
key
bro.
you're typing.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
No, I'm watching this video right now of that King Dice fight. I don't understand what happened. It just like
I don't
glitched
know.
after the card thing.
Yeah, it just glitched and his hand just keeps
I've
dancing
never
around.
seen that happen.
Me neither. It's crazy.
It's just that
yeah, you know what? I
you
saw
going,
this thing,
as they're
I saw
shooting
this
up.
thing in the Twitch chat. Why don't we get for the show's first sponsorship? Why don't we do a microphone sponsorship so that this never happens again?
You said you had to like
You hit
go
up
out and
Toner.
get one. Where the blue? You got the blue sponsorship on deck, Roger?
I have Toner. I don't have Blue.
Who?
I have Rode. I can get Rode and I can get Toner. Rode are like
Okay,
the actual
Rode-
mics
Rode
used in the
would be a good
studio.
one. Yeah, Rode
Yeah,
would be a good one.
and then Toner are like the USB ones.
There you go.
But both are good.
Set it up.
Yeah, sounds good. What do we have? Like coupon code for microphones or something? How are we doing this?
Road is good. Road is also not spelled like that.
Oh yeah, Rode's nice, man.
No,
Okay.
now
That's
you're
definitely not fixed.
you're doing
That's
this on
awful.
purpose.
Your mic is bad, but everything else is fine.
You're really not serious.
He
bro.
sounds
Y'all
like he's
really
talking
gotta
about
get
fucking
this shit
Game Boy
together, bro.
Color, bro.
You're not serious.
Game Boy Color.
How the fuck is this guy
Okay,
using an Atari as a
You're
microphone?
really
put it
not
back up there.
serious right now, bro.
That honestly is terrible. That sounds
It's really
atrocious.
like- it really is like when the Game Boy,
I wish I
Game
could-
Boy doesn't have the voices on them.
This is a podcast, right? Like a media that's an audio.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello?
all right.
Yeah,
And in
speaking
fact,
of
not
audio,
only
yeah, you're
I,
way
thank
better
you.
now.
Oh, McDareth. Oh, I love that segue that you were about to lead into. You want to go ahead and take it? That's beautiful.
I mean,
Our little pre-show
we're,
plug.
We're gonna do it again, but yeah, Japan Time's now up on Spotify. The summer of 2020 happened, so but any episode before then has to be curated. I've done a lot of them, but they had to also be edited, so none of those are up yet. But after July of 2020 to now, every single episode is now up, including some that were not on YouTube until recently.
Yeah. Now we got a YouTube channel. We're on Spotify. Things are looking up for us. There. Can you leave? I was gonna say, can you leave like
Is everybody's
5 stars or
microphone
reviews or something?
I hope so.
Hello?
You can.
Where's Ricky
You
at?
can.
Yeah, you can
I
leave-
left-
you can leave reviews, yeah.
I left a 5-star review.
Ricky's not even
Excellent.
here anymore. He's actually gone.
He's trying to
Yeah, he
figure that out.
died.
All right.
He's back. He's back.
Am I crusty?
You're
No,
good.
you sound fine. I mean that'll have to do, Ricky.
Ricky,
That'll have
say
to
something.
I am.
Ain't
the
no
most beautiful
fucking
man.
way this is real.
How do you come back with a different filter on every time?
He's on his phone now for sure.
do. Yeah, he's definitely on his phone.
Why did you come back singing show tunes, bro? Like, hello?
He's
I
like,
paid a
hello,
lot
my
of money
baby.
for this mic. I paid a lot of money for this headphone.
No, you
I'm
didn't.
not
Oh,
playing
those are the
around.
same crusty ones that you were talking to me in the other day? I don't understand why you bought those.
What?
He's in another
Bro, he
call.
sounds like a Batman villain, I swear to God.
You literally sound like you're inside of a Wiimote right now.
That
No,
dude's
you're the
inside.
captain.
Sound,
like-
sound effect on the
He's
brawl
like
screen.
the Brawl Eva.
He sound like
He's
like
in the
calling
Battle
police
Network.
and has someone for rent.
Literally in the Battle Network.
Let me get a number 9.
I can use the old one. I can use the old one if this
Just
one
use
sounds
the
bad.
microphone,
Just
bro.
use the old
I
one, man.
figured it
Definitely
out. I thought
don't.
I had figured it out the
You didn't. Just use the old one. Your old one's totally fine.
Yeah, plug in the old one
Okay.
and see what that sounds
okay.
like.
The money's gone. The money's
The money is gone.
Guy's about to take my order.
Bro, you sound like he's in a-
And get it wrong.
It's okay. Me and Tito can get him a blue snowball.
There you go.
yeah.
Damn.
I
It's
told you,
28.
bro. I told you
It's
that blue
2008
snowball
all
was
over
coming
again.
clutch, bro.
Yeah, no, you know what? You were right, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Yo, I just need a blue snowball.
At least get this man a Yeti.
Nah, snowball.
No. There's got to be a snowball. In fact,
You can't get this guy a snowball in
I can
2022.
absolutely- I don't know what mic you got, but a blue snowball definitely better than whatever the fuck you talking into, buddy.
Right now?
Yes.
That's crazy.
No, it's not.
What are you talking into
It's
right now?
definitely better
Seriously.
now than
This is
before.
a fucking AT 2020. This is an Audio Technica.
Nigga,
Nice.
that's about an inch away from a blue snowball, bro.
All right.
That's reach your goal.
To be fair, I am also talking directly into an Audio Technica 2020,
Oh my God.
but I've never
mics.
I've never sounded like that. I'll tell you
that's
right.
facts. That's facts. All right.
Hold on.
Here we go. All right, let's hear this.
All right, I don't know where Ricky at, but I'm gonna just play the intro. Man.
Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ, my Lord.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Japan Time Podcast for June 28th, 2022. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am your host, RogersBase.exe, and I am joined by my co-host, the one, the only schmunktober.exe. What is going on,
There's
Shofu?
no .exe on the end of my name. I don't give a fuck about any of that.
I gave
all
you one.
Nah. Watch out. All right. But
Why should I be watching out, schmunktober.exe?
There's no .exe at the end of my name.
Hey, it's there now, bro.
I'm not standing for this. I'll leave right now. This bullshit off my fucking name.
Someone else whose name I am allowed to say is the person with Sonic.exe in their name. I am assuming that is the one, the only Fidel,
Hello,
who
yes,
is
it
undercover
I.
jacking into the dark web.
Yes,
Hey, he
the
was
Glissy, the Glissy,
Hey, what's he doing?
The Glissy, Sonic EXE, collecting the Glissy.
Excellent.
I'll
Someone else
really
who is
shut this whole
searching
motherfucker
the
down.
pussy.
If y'all don't
We
stop
have
this shit, I'm fucking
warchamp7.exe.
leaving. I
What is
swear to
going on?
God.
Warchamp7.exe. How are you today?
Hello, everybody. I am having a wonderful time in the Discord.
I heard a
Did I just hear
scream
myself?
back there, by the way. I think that was Zeph.exe screaming over Mega Man Battle Network.
Who's playing my shit?
You know who it is.
You know who?
Is it Ricky?
Yes, it's Ricky.
Bro, what
Ricky.
the fuck type of yell was that, bro? You were
Hello,
going
Ricky.
stupid back there.
I lost my mind. I've been waiting for this for 10 years, like on the dot.
Someone else who's been waiting 10 years to get their shit together, we have McDareth.exe. Hello, McDareth.
hello.
Welcome.
That's great.
Oh my god, that's a deep cut.
That's been a while. He's back, by the way. But anyway, what's up, everyone?
What is up? We are happy to have you. And of course, we also have Mike.exe over here as well. Mike, I know that you have been hanging out on the Bomberman forums. Are you excited for Super Bomberman R2?
Yeah, now we're cooking.
Excellent. And someone else who is cooking, always cooking things in the back, the one, the only, SonicDenier.exe, aka Coastward. Welcome, good day. I said Coastward, good day. I said Coastward, good day.
Hello?
He said it's
Everyone's having mic problems today.
not me.
This is a fucking disaster.
And finally, last
Please never do
but
that
not
again.
least, we have Mr. Uninstall.exe, the one, the only, Tito. How are you, Tito?
I give up.
Hey, can
Why
you
do you
give
give up
that
today?
Battle Network
Is it
reference?
because you played
louder.
DNF Duel, Tito?
I did play DNF Duel today. I did play DNF Duel today, and still, this that's happening right now is the worst thing that's happened to me today.
No, the worst thing that happened to all of us today was experiencing prior to the show Ricky Cocaine's microphone. And he is joining us today, our very special guest, the one, the only, Ricky Cocaine.exe.
Ricky, go, I don't know
What
what you just
happened to
turned
that
into,
bird?
but yeah, I might just hit end screen like any moment.
Yeah, let's go.
Like y'all really
Honestly,
gotta
at
stop
this
this
point,
show.
it's probably.
I'm not getting paid for this. Nobody's helping me. Okay.
Am I back?
Hello.
You're back. You're good. You're
Hey, Nintendo gamers!
Excellent. Well, guys, we got a big show today. We have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have the Final Fantasy VII Remake event that happened to go over. We have Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes. And then, of course, today we had the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase. We might even talk a little bit about anime at the end of today's show as well. So stick around till the very end. But first and foremost, at the top of the show, we have a major announcement, a world exclusive, something that we have been working on for years. It's finally come together thanks to the hard work of McDareth and Warchamp. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the chat right now, you can subscribe
finally leaving
to the
the
Japan Time podcast on Spotify. So if you go
for years, huh?
for years, it literally has been years. Like literally, it has been years.
Huh?
No,
This
no,
shit never
actually,
taken
this
that
project started in 2020, so yes, it has
That's
been
right.
years.
So it's been years.
long. Insane.
But we're here. All the episodes, barring a few, are on the Spotify now. It's not just 5 episodes like when we launched it. So they're all on there.
Which, by the
Additionally,
way, some heads up before they went up would have been nice.
well, you should have been on top of it. You weren't, and that's fine. So anyway,
Oh my God.
Yeah, Roger's a monster.
And also, I highly recommend that you guys check out the YouTube channel as well. We have a Japan Time Podcast official YouTube channel too. You can find a link to that, in the description below if you're watching the VOD, but also we'll link it at the end of the show as well. But the first thing I think we should start with is we should talk a little bit about that Final Fantasy VII Remake event that happened about a week and a half ago. I'm assuming all of you have seen it by this point?
Are we going to talk about how we got the podcast on Spotify and then 4 different people forgot how to work a microphone?
Oh yeah, we'll go. I mean, we can talk about it. I feel like
That's not what
the timing is just yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll say this about this because I've been ingesting a lot of FF7 media lately.
Sure.
I've yet to play the original, and the reason why, okay, well, it's not really a reason why. They marketed the game originally, and a lot of the reviews were saying that you didn't have to play Final Fantasy VII to have a. I think the wording was like a full and enjoyable experience from Final Fantasy Remake. That's cap. That's super cap because that's just not true. That's objectively not true. If you lose out on probably like, I would say like a third of the context and like probably a lot more of like the actual good shit you would get by not playing FF7 original. So that's cap. So
Oh yeah, because I feel like they say that stuff because technically no, you don't have to, right? You could play the game, you'd miss shit, but you can still just play the game. But what's nice about the game is if you've played it, if you consumed every single piece of Final Fantasy VII media over the years, there's tons of shit in that game for you.
Of course, which I did, and I did. But that's not what they said. They said they used the words "full" and "entertaining." It was entertaining.
Yeah.
It was not a full experience.
I think you can get super lost in the remake with
like if you
with the lake stuff.
I did never played. I still have yet to this day, obviously, played the original game. I have not seen Advent Children. I didn't play Crisis Core. Like,
You didn't play Dirge of Service?
Anyway, so it's just like I'm having to retroactively, and I think I think we said this at the time. I think it actively makes it a worse game. That marketing, but.
You mean calling it remake in the first place?
No. Now remake makes sense because they're doing it like it makes sense. But
Literally being remade.
Right. That's fine. But
Spoilers.
I'm saying the marketing towards the game makes the experience initially worse. But now, at this point, I think that if you're like before Rebirth comes out, I'm going to play the original. Because otherwise I'm gonna be in that position and I'm just be mad as hell. So
Well, you're in luck because prior to Rebirth coming out, I think Ever Crisis is going to come out first. And that looks like a traditional kind of remake or remaster or whatever you want to call it for FF7, but it also includes Crisis Core, Type 0, some of the other stuff as well, right, McDareth?
Yeah, so it includes basically anything within the, I forget what they call it, but the chronology, whatever. The story of Final Fantasy VII, the compendium,
Chronology.
whatever the hell,
Compendium.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
So
yeah,
just
not Type 0, but everything is in that game. But that game's also going to be a gacha game with like Samurai Cloud and shit. But
so just so I understand the chronology.
Yes.
In order, it's Crisis Core.
Yep.
FF7.
Yep.
Advent Children.
Yes.
No.
Wait, yes. What do you mean no? That's right.
Isn't Dirge before Children?
Oh, he wasn't counting Dirge, though.
But if you're talking about full Final Fantasy VII, Dirge Service matters.
Yes.
Oh, I guess that's true.
I mean, okay, sure.
You don't need to play Dirge of Cerberus,
I'm
though.
not
Like,
playing
that's
that.
one you can wiki. Yeah,
I'm
that game's not very good.
I'm not playing that.
I mean, maybe they'll do cool stuff with it in Ever Crisis, but like the actual original game of Dirge of Cerberus is not very good at all. Crisis Core is great, though, and Crisis Core is getting remastered, apparently, which is really cool.
After Advent Children, so I've been corrected.
Crisis Core Reunion, right? Isn't that what it's called? Coming to all the systems?
I was kind of excited because that game is like a slot machine like not like modern day like gotcha game slot machine. Slot machine is literally numbers roll and that determines your attack. So I was excited they were gonna get rid of that, but no, it's like Kingdom Hearts fucking Chain of Memories where they just kept the stupid combat system instead of getting rid of it.
That game trash.
And Memories or Crisis Core?
Both.
Have you played Crisis Core?
Nope.
That's crazy then. How could you call it trash? That's unbelievable.
I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts. That game trash.
Yeah, Chain of Memories is a mess.
Ricky, have you ever played any of the games we're talking about?
I never played Crisis Core, but I read a script that went through the entire game.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Was the
That's fair. No, that's fair.
What?
Ricky, I need to ask you. Was the script written by Michael Jordan?
No, it wasn't. I'm actually being serious. I'm not talking about that Michael Jordan thing that you sent me. No, I legitimately read the Crisis Core script. I don't know why I wanted to do that over play the game. Maybe I just didn't.
No, that's honestly that's a fair decision. I'm not gonna lie to you. Crisis Core.
Very weird.
If you just want to know what happens, yes, it's perfect.
Why can't you just watch it? Reading it,
because watching would take longer than reading. If you just want to get through it.
I don't know why I didn't just like look up a walkthrough or something.
Like I'm trying to explain to you, the combat system in Crisis Core is not good.
But they've changed.
That's the reason that I.
When you look at it, what they have in those videos, what they showed is literally the same combat system.
Oh, I thought it was the FF7 remake combat.
Bro, there was literally the slot machines at the top left.
Oh, I didn't even, bro. I saw it once. I was like, oh shit, they're remaking Crisis Core. And
I was very hoping they would have done full FF7. They did not. They like put it in the engine, then put Crisis Core combat back in it. So no, it's still just Crisis Core.
Hey, Shofu, you ever been to Vegas before?
Who's asking?
I'm asking. Have you ever been to Vegas?
Why?
You ever played on a slot machine before?
Why are you randomly asking me this in the middle of this podcast?
Because I'm trying to get you into the conversation, and I felt that was a good segue.
He's honest. Like at least,
bro?
I'll give it up.
Bro, you saw me in Vegas. Why are you asking me? I saw you at Evo in 2019.
I know,
bro.
but I wanted to encourage you to,
watch out, man.
All right, well, something you should watch out for is definitely Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the second part of the Final Fantasy VII Remake project. Got announced during this Final Fantasy VII show, and we also got a trailer for Rebirth, showing the little bit of the mission that Cloud and Sephiroth have. That's actually a flashback. If you've played the original game, you would know that that flashback is probably going to end up being the tutorial. And it looks great so far.
Okay.
Looks really solid.
Can we...
you getting
spoiler warning, by the way. Spoiler warning.
Yes,
spoiler
warning for this 900-year-old game.
Spoiler warning.
Are we going to like hard read where this game ends? Even though I have not played the original, I know what happens.
Yeah.
So, I don't feel confident about where I think this game thematically would end.
I don't think. I will say I don't know where the game will end, but I think I know where the third game is going to start, and I think it's going to be the attack on the harbor. Is going to be the start of the third game.
How they confirmed that it's just 3 games. And not
I
4.
like that too. They're like, it's not going to be 5 parts or whatever. It's a trilogy. That's great too.
Oh, for now.
Is it rewritten though? Is it, or is it supposed to follow?
Okay, so
You
go ahead and explain that.
just fucking wait when Game 2 is out already, and we're like 6 months away from Game 3. They're gonna be like, after working on this series for the past 7 years, we kind of came to the decision that we just couldn't fit everything we wanted to do in 3 games. So we're making a 4th now.
I really don't think that will happen.
I wouldn't mind, honestly.
The last game will be in 2
Number
parts.
3. I was going to say number 3, part 1, and number 3, part 2.
Remake part 1, part 2, part 3. It'll be the last one, which should have been Reunion, but they used that title already.
Third game in the trilogy will be a trilogy.
No.
The original
hard
was
read.
that big that they can't do it in 2 games.
No, it's because you gotta the scope because they changed the scope. So the original Midgar section of FF7 is disc 1. This game takes that entire section and makes an entire game out of it, and it's like a full-fledged game. Like it's not like they just threw it up and it's just like okay, whatever. No, like they fully fledged just made a big deal out of the Midgar section, which was like part of disc 1. And so
Right. Disc 1
Like, they
ends
blew it up.
in at the Northern Crater.
I
Or
believe so. I don't remember.
Is that where Disc 1 ends? I
You
know
mean
the
Disc
story
2?
beats.
You mean
No,
disc
disc
2?
one.
Where does Disc 1 end?
Oh,
Does anyone know? Is it Northern Crater?
I have no idea.
I
I'm
know
sure
the
Chad will be
story
able to
beats.
tell us.
Yeah, I know the story beats. I just don't know where they fall in terms of like what's Disc 1 and Disc 2.
Yeah, it's been so long, and I think the
Disc
last
1
time I
ends
played
at the City of
FF7
the
was on
Ancients?
Switch
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
Northern Crater, okay.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah. So like it was like a tiny section of the first disc. They took that whole section and just made it giant. But in doing that, spoiler warning again, you go in thinking everything's gonna be the same, and for a while it does. But then it's very obvious stuff's happening. That's like, wait, this didn't happen before. If you already know Final Fantasy 7, stuff's different. It's very obvious it's different as you're going through. Like Cloud is literally getting flashbacks of stuff that happened in the game, near the end of the game at certain parts. So like you're literally dealing like so you're going through that, and then you get through, you defeat the first form of Genova like normal, you escape from Midgar, and then all of a sudden you're in a Nomura game. So here's a giant heartless battle in this different space, and then a battle with Sephiroth, because of course they're gonna do that. It's sick as shit.
Oh
The
yeah,
battle
they're
with
always
Sephiroth.
gonna have Sephiroth battles at the end of the game for sure.
Do you
So, like-
so like I think that like I think you could still fit it all into 3 games. Like I'm actually very confident they can fit into 3 games.
Oh yeah,
And because their story beats that they're hitting, although the pacing is very different, the story beats are still the exact same beats. And that's kind of like the whole point. But like I think that if Disc 2 technically ends at the end of Disc 1 in the original, you could do everything else in one game. Because like towards the end of the game, like you're just running around like basically just farming and grinding, right? You're just running around and fucking getting all these weapons, right? That's basically the end of the game. Like so
a lot of it is
so like you're just going and killing Ruby, then going like all that shit.
Like
And
they'll probably make the weapons really big in this compared to
No,
the
that's what I'm
original.
saying. Like you, instead of making those like you go to a place and you grind, you hold to beat this thing, you make those like you don't make those encounters, you make them set pieces. And if you just leave that section in the last part of the game, like for the last game, then you have plenty of room to go put in all of the actual like remake
right.
like plot like close that, which by the way, I'm gonna do a hard read on the title of the 3rd game.
Okay, let's hear it.
First one is called Remake.
Uh-huh.
The second one is called Rebirth.
Uh-huh.
The third one is called Return.
Bro, I thought you were gonna say something else when I heard that
See,
to you.
The last one should be
You're insane.
Bro, come on, man.
You're crazy.
the last one should have been Reunion, 'cause that's like the whole thing that's
Retrospective.
going on, but they used that already on Crisis Core, so they're
How
probably
about you
not gonna do
reunite
that.
with a job?
Oh,
I have one though.
like
I
what?
have one though. So
Oh
let's go
my
see
god.
Fucking crazy.
Where-
That's cool.
Hey, my bad, man. I ain't talked to like 20 minutes. I just needed to say something, bro.
You were charging a flashlight the whole
I just needed
time.
to say something, bro.
You were holding down the whole time.
Oh, no,
As soon as someone said anything, you reacted immediately. You're gross. Flash kick. Like you
I just
used
needed-
meter.
I just needed to say something.
You
My
used
bad,
meter.
bro. I didn't
You're
even mean it
gross.
like that, bro. My bad, Big Jerry.
That's crazy. I'm over here working instead.
bro.
I'm making that money. That's
Hey,
crazy.
there you go. Get your bread up,
Talk
man.
to him.
Not enough though. You're still on the show with us, so
I mean, I do
Wow.
this because I like doing it.
What?
Not because I'm paid to do
If
this.
we had $1 trillion billion million, we'd still be here, bro. At least I would.
yeah, you're true. You're
Yeah,
right.
I'd be-
You're right. You're right. You're right.
But yes, that is my-
I don't know.
That is my hard read. I think the last and I'm only saying that because Reunion's taken. That actually is a big deal. Like the
Yeah.
fact that Reunion's taken, I think but I also think that the game ends with the story returning to the original timeline. Like I think the end of the game is the timeline not like it going
See,
back to the
I
original.
kind of
timeline.
think that's where things differ. Is I think like the final act of this second game is probably going to be like a drastic change, like
Yeah.
something really, really drastic. Like
there's
certain
already a
characters don't
character
die,
Who's there?
Right.
Who shouldn't be?
and then other characters potentially die that never died before.
Oh,
And so
So
I
are
feel
you
like
saying that are you saying they're gonna kill Tifa?
I don't know.
Actually, don't think they're
necessarily.
going to do that. I
don't think they'll do that either.
Did
Yeah.
they kill Barrett? I'm just kidding.
I mean,
That woo.
Yeah,
Wouldn't that
no,
upset
I'm trolling. But
the people who
oh, it's too late.
straight
It's too late for
remake?
that.
Yeah, I know,
It's too
I
late
know.
for that.
Oh,
No,
oh,
no,
oh, they're already
not
pissed?
not
Okay,
not
okay.
that.
Yeah, because there's
no,
already
it's
stuff
too
that's
late.
been
It's
changing.
too late
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I literally just said that because I thought it'd be funny. But
Yeah.
the no, I like that's interesting because I think now that you guys say that out loud, I definitely think whatever you think the ending of the game is will let you think what the title is. Because I think that the whole ending of the last 2 hours of the third game is going to be Cloud having to decide. The whole game is going to be, do you reset the timeline, return it to its original state for the original FF7, or does he risk it and hopefully he tries to save Aerith?
So you just figured out the name then. You literally just said it's reset.
I think it's return because I think that's more that's a
Yeah, I don't think
word
they
that
call
I
it
think
a reset.
that's a word that Square
Revive.
would use. Yeah, sure, but
Or yeah.
yeah, I don't think it's reset. I think it's return because that feels like a more cinematic word. But I definitely think that like the whole ending of the game is going to be Cloud. Do you return the timeline to its original state, but Aerith is super dead, or does he try to save Aerith and fuck everything up, and then Cloud's or Sephiroth's just over there rubbing his greasy hands?
I do kind of like Smooth Soul in the chat said rewrite. I kind of like that too, actually.
Ooh, rewrite's good.
Reloaded is funny as hell. Not FF7 Reloaded. I need someone to fucking make a clip art of like the Matrix Reloaded poster with like Cloud, Tifa, and Barrett in the front where Trinity, Morpheus, and Neo are.
No, it's gonna be Final Fantasy VII Revengeance, and Metal Gear is the same universe as Final Fantasy.
To be fair, Metal Gear Solid Revengeance is actually a really, really good game. If you've never played it before, it's probably one of my favorite Metal Gear games. Plays nothing like a Metal Gear game, but it's genuinely really funny. If you haven't had the chance to check it out, definitely check it out.
FF7 reboot.
Metal Gear Rising.
What's
Yeah,
Rising Revengeance, isn't it?
Rising
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
solid, but yeah.
Yeah, right. But it's still Metal Gear.
Yeah, indeed. But so is that zombie game.
Yep. Just like how the new Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes game is still a Fire Emblem at the end of the day. Has anybody in the call been playing that game yet?
Yep.
Zeph,
I
you said
didn't know.
before we started, Zeph, you said that you have some conflicting thoughts on it. So go ahead.
So
Say your
like
piece.
these recent Warrior titles have been trying to make the games feel more like the game that they're based off of, which I really appreciate. Like Age of Calamity did feel like Breath of the Wild at times. Hyrule Warriors, I guess, like the first one, not so well. I didn't really play that one.
First
Would you
one was
guys
kind
say
of
that-
fanficky. No, it was.
Okay.
I mean, it was just like a bunch of random characters with no real story at all.
Okay, so anyway, so Three Hopes really feels like it, like an extension of Three Houses, which is good because Three Houses was cool. But there is just so much downtime in between fucking everything. There's so much. There's so much. Like I'm not complaining about this. Like it's just holy shit. There's so much dialogue. I'm not specifically not complaining about the dialogue because I find the dialogue interesting. The supports and stuff are really cool.
There's
but
just so much of it.
There's so many. Then you have to run around the base camp doing tasks so that you don't fall behind on shit. After doing the supports, then you gotta keep up with the shops. There's just so much stuff happening, and then it's like 30 minutes pass, and then you can play the next map. It's fucked up.
Yeah, and I actually completely agree with you real quick, too, because to me, like, obviously, I always stream Fire Emblem games, and usually when the Nintendo Warrior games come out, I always play them, too. This is one where I even told my chat this, like, the last time I streamed it. I don't think I'm going to stream all of this. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I am, because it's a good extension of Fire Emblem, and I think the story is interesting, and it's well written, but it is, like, the worst possible stream game. Because at least with Triangle Strategy, like, the pace at which they were talking, if you have it on auto advance, it was fine. Whereas in this game, it's like everyone talks like this, and they'll name a character, and the character has 3 names, and there's a weird pause in between the next line of dialogue. It's like the auto advance needs to be tuned where it goes a little bit quicker than it does, or like the talking speed goes a little bit faster. And just like you said, it takes like 5 menus to get into any of the actual gameplay, which isn't a problem if you're just like laying back and playing it and enjoying it. But if you're planning on streaming it, like it is not.
I don't know. I haven't streamed it at all, and I've been finding it like really tedious. Like the warrior segments are fun enough for me to want to like slog through the shit, but like holy shit, dude! It's like how it's very comparable. If you haven't played this game, but you've played Three Houses, it's very comparable to how the school feels after like a couple hours of it. Like after a couple hours of the school, you're kind of like, okay, I kind of wish this was a menu, but okay.
Well, a lot of the stuff in the school is kind of a menu at a point, right? You just go to the I mean, you could do that in this one too. You just go to the location, fast travel there, use up your training points. Don't even worry about it because it's not going to matter anyway because your characters are all pretty strong. And then you just go, okay, on to the next mission. I think that's kind of there for people who want to know more about the story and the characters.
Yeah. Other than that, though, I think it's pretty good. I think it's like if you like the Three Houses, it's a must buy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's. I mean, again, like I said, I picked Black Eagles and I did the first mission with them. I think it's fun. I mean, it's what I expected. The best thing about it is it's not running at 2 FPS like Age of Calamity was. That was one of the only times I played a Switch exclusive where I was like, this is actually unbearable on my eyes. But at least this game, it runs pretty stable and it's fun, man. It's the typical warrior style. It's enjoyable.
So I saw a lot of people say that about Age of Calamity, and I didn't notice that when I was playing through it the first time. Like really, but it is definitely something where a lot of people have brought it up, so I know it's there. But it just wasn't something that my eyes noticed when I was playing it the first time.
I envy you people so much.
Well, that's right. Yeah, you said Splatoon 2 was like unplayable for you.
Unbelievably.
Yeah. Well,
Actually,
you know what else has really bad input lag?
Hold on, real quick. I'm a really big stickler for frames and like performance in games and shit.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I'm playing Three Hopes, maybe it's just because I'm sitting there mashing my fucking ass off. But I don't really notice or care when it gets bad. I don't.
It doesn't matter as much for Warriors games because it kind of like it tailors itself to it. Where it's like there's like 50 billion things on your screen right now. Of course it's going to lag. Like it just kind of like feels obvious that it would.
Well, also there's like the little animations that the characters use when you do a special, and it doesn't really matter because they're all just getting thrown up in the air anyway.
I think also the art style might help because when I was playing Age of Calamity, the frame rate did bother me a bit. Yeah, I think maybe like I don't know. It might just be like a trick in the eyes with how the models are or something for me.
Yeah, anything else regarding Three Hopes? I feel like we'll probably come back to this on a future episode, but for the time being, it's still kind of fresh. And there is a lot to get through.
I can't
like
even
Zeph
spoil the story yet because of how much shit there is to do.
Yeah. What chapter are you on right now?
I did the what are they? Blue Lions route, and I think I'm on like the 5th or 4th.
Oh, so you're like exactly where I am with Black Eagles. It's like 5th or 6th. Yeah. All right. Well, right on. The segue that you brought up, War Champ, I'm assuming you were going to talk about DNF Duel.
Sure was.
All right. Let's talk about it. Let's go. You and Tito, the floor is yours.
I'm playing it on PC, so I am not affected by this problem.
So what is the problem to those of us who are uneducated like myself?
So the input lag on console is... Yeah, if you're playing on any console that basically isn't a PS4 Pro or playing the PS4 version of the game on PS5. Oh no, there's a newer one, Tito. They did everything now at this point.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it. I'll go.
The game runs the input lag on anything that isn't PC or a PS4 Pro is basically garbage.
It's even worse than I thought.
Oh, it's Unreal Engine, right?
Yes, but like this is an engine that ArcSys has put out multiple games on already. So it's like, what did they do?
Wait, so you're saying it's bad on everything but PS4
It's in the
Pro?
chat. It's in the chat.
Yes, yeah. So there's a graph in chat.
You can go and pull this up. Go and pull this up, Shofu, if you can.
6 frames on a base PS4.
Versus 3.7 on a
So-
PS4 Pro.
Input lag is a weird thing where it's like basically anything from 1 to 3 is good, and then like every frame past that is like exponentially bad. Like the jump from like 3 frames of input lag to 4 is not nearly as bad as from 4 to 5, and not nearly as bad as like from 5 to 6. Like as you scale up,
I mean, 7 on PS5 and 4K. That's pretty absurd.
Every single frame past like 3 is like a huge deal in my opinion.
What
Like,
happened then? Like,
I
think
I think Ultimate's like 7 frames too or something, isn't it? It's something stupid.
Ultimate is
like
something really
Isn't
bad.
it like double
yeah.
digits?
No.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like-
It's what. Well, no. Ultimate has a.
Compiled.
Its
like
problem
the base
is
Switch
it's
one plus Ultimates goes up
this-
to like 8.
yeah, and then the buffer on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's
Is
how it
this not
reaches
on
double
purpose?
digits.
No.
So there's something with Unreal Engine when it's been used for fighting games that it has really bad input lag. Like you see how wildly different this is. Like it's the engine. And Epic Games is trying to look into this, but there's still not a fix.
Okay.
Inputs are like the most vital in a fighting game. That wouldn't make any sense why they would not get that right? Or am I crazy?
I mean, never mind the input lag. I couldn't play the game today. Okay? Let me tell you what happened to me.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
About the game, I was like, hey, you know, this game looked cool as shit. The music is cool. The characters look cool. I know it's going to be ass, but, you know, people are probably going to play it. There's a tour. So, you know, I'll play it. It's not. It's $10 off, you know? I can see why now.
I
know?
don't agree with that.
So I can see why now. So I was like, all right, I'll play this shit. Boot up the game, completely fine. Go to training mode, start labbing combos this morning. I was having a good time. I was playing Crusader, blessing people, hop in a lobby, still blessing people all day, doing great. Close the game, go do something productive, come back, open up the game. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm saying turn on the side stream, get some combos in before Japan time. I go onto an online lobby. Every time the person I'm playing leaves the game, either in the middle of the game and or even if they just say don't want a rematch, my game crashed. Every time. Every time the host of the lobby shut down the room, my game crashed. So I was like, you know what, whatever. You know, so whatever, you know what I'm saying? I will reinstall the game.
This man asked if that shit's built in.
Are you
Maybe
sure
it's a
that's not
feature,
built
bro.
in,
We don't
though?
know.
So, you know,
Okay, all right, keep
let me
going.
go ahead and reinstall this game. Did not work. Virum, when he was playing ranked games, he was telling me earlier, when he could not hit rematch on any ranked games, the menu would disappear. And so he had to sit there for a minute between games. I immediately refunded that game.
Let me read this quote that I was seeing from Vera in a chat earlier today about this game. This game's some dick.
And if I'm gonna be completely honest, if Virum says something that bluntly and with no like eloquence, it's right. He's right.
That's all he said.
No. Let me read you another Virum quote. Let me read you another one from a DM with him. I was like, hey, you labbing DF Duel? He's like, yeah. 3 hours later at 5:00 p.m. local time, I was like, bro, I'm about to refund this game. He says, yeah, game is ass.
He did like usually he gives his thoughts and like reasoning.
Yeah.
So it's hilarious that he just
He's like, nope,
flat
not
out
about
said
it.
There's nothing to think about.
And you know what? He's right, damn it.
It literally made him sick. He said in the chat earlier he's sick, so he can't join tonight. He played DNF Duel, and he got sick from playing it. You heard it here first, everybody.
why
That's
he's
it.
here. Oh.
That's why he's not
the
here.
one thing I'll give that
It's
game.
fine because it looks great.
The fact
I am
that it
enjoying the
launched
game.
with such a fucking fat roster and all
There's
the
a lot of
character
cool
designs
characters in that game.
Yeah.
No cap, like,
Yeah.
some
I
of
will
those
say-
characters, bro, that Swiftmaster, that character clean as hell.
I was gonna
Broken.
bro, I was gonna buy the game for Hitman. That dude looks sick.
He's sick. You talk about Maximilian?
No, the dude that looks like Dante a little bit.
Oh, okay. The other one. The other
Oh,
Maximilian.
the first dude, yeah.
The game looks good. The game sounds so. Oh my god, the sounds on this game. This game sounds so meaty. I cannot wait to go to like an in-person.
Don't do that.
I cannot wait to go to an in-person tournament for this game and hear this game like coming through like a giant ass like subwoofer and sound system. Like this game is going to sound good.
When you say it sounds meaty, do you just mean like the punches, the impact?
Yeah,
of the
like the
That
hits.
is
Like
my
the,
word. Do not steal my word.
It is very like if I'm like a yeah.
Coast, you didn't come up with that. That was shofu. That was shofu.
Huh?
What?
No, it was
What?
because of it was because of
In
Ghost.
one of his
Yiddy.
songs, he was like, you know what I'm talking about? This song
Big
where he's
round.
like,
anyway, this
my
game
butt
is
is like Arby's. It stays with the meat. That's the one I'm talking about.
what the fuck.
Hello.
Hold on.
Ricky 100% just made that
Now,
shit up.
now,
No,
if
no.
I'm gonna,
It's only a real song.
if I'm gonna be, while he
okay,
looks for
whatever.
whatever the fuck he's looking for, if I'm gonna be actually, like, if I'm gonna be like actually critical about the game, the problem with, I enjoy Samurai Showdown. I enjoy Samurai Showdown because I understand what it is, and I enjoy how different it is from every other fighter. You don't play Samurai Showdown for movement. You just don't, because that's not what the game is. That's fine. That's not what the issue with this game is. The issue with this game is that it is a game that looks, sounds, and plays as if there is a lot of movement, but no characters have any. Unless you're like Windmaster, you have a bajillion movements, and you're doing like 45,000 inputs to do the same damage that a Crusader or anyone else could do with like 3 buttons. So it's like, there's no like
In between.
equivalent exchange there. There's no
So
There's
no
no block
rewarding
button, and every character has full screen normals, bro. Who the fuck is trying to deal with this?
no, it's so good, dude. This game's so fun. It is chaotic in like the best way. And like I think the moment that kind of made it click for me was my friend Dacid Bro, shoutouts, tweeted about one of the characters basically has like Virgil swords, like just spinning around them, and he was just like, who the fuck thought it was a good idea to make Virgil again? And then someone was in his replies. Someone was in his replies pointing it out to them. This is the same devs. This is aiding. They made Marvel Virgil. They put him back in another game that they made. This is them. Like this game is Marvel Chaos.
Why is your opinion so vastly different from everybody else's? Like,
I never said it wasn't.
Because he
fun.
said it's fun. He said it's fun.
Yeah.
okay.
You're saying
more
it
speaking-
online.
And the other thing too is that like I've only been playing with my roommates, so like I haven't had a chance to like go online and see if this game.
Oh,
is
yeah,
just
I've only
gonna-
played online.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if this shit is gonna crash the desktop as soon as I try it. So like I've only been playing offline, and like everyone in this game has like cracked shit, and to me it feels a little bit Marvel-y. Like it's not Marvel because it's not a tag fighter, but with how long some of the supers in this game like lock you down and trap you in the corner, it might as well be Marvel. Like you might as well just be a character that has like a couple fixed assists that just lock
Boy,
someone
that's
down in the
cap.
corner.
Yeah, that's,
Bro,
It might as well
cap.
be Marvel. I can't believe
That's
you
cap.
said that.
No, that's not what I mean. But like,
No, I know
but,
what
like,
you mean.
I know what
it
you mean.
might as well be a tag fighter with like how long you can like just lock someone in the corner by popping specials, and like with how much meter they cost, which is not
That was that
much,
tweet
and
that
how much meter
McDermott
you
just
have.
posted in the chat. That's the one I saw on Twitter earlier.
Dude,
where it's like
like,
the one character just locks him in the corner and keeps smacking.
Yeah,
As-
but like the thing about, and I see what you mean, but just to be very specific, like the difference between a game like this and Marvel 3, for example, is that even though you have really oppressive offensive decisions, all of them are executionally based. So your tools scale with your skill, whereas your skills do not scale with your skill as much as in this game, because everything is a button and a motion. Like everything is in a direction.
A single direction.
So yeah, in a single direction. So
You can do motions.
yeah, you can do, but who's like,
I don't know if it does anything different. I heard someone say that your mana recharges faster if you do motions. I don't know if that's a fact or not.
okay, so let's take, that might be true. I don't know,
I don't know.
but let's say that's true. That doesn't matter when like if that specific thing doesn't matter when you're full screen anyway. So it's almost unpunishable. The thing about Marvel is that your offense is committal. Like very few characters in Marvel have full screen normals that are also oppressive. They're oppressive, but if you fuck up, you're literally on top of me and I'm going to kill you.
That is this
So-
entire
I don't know
game,
how
bro. Full screen.
I don't know how
everything.
DNF I don't know how DNF's footsies are, but Marvel. I haven't played any of them but 3. I have the most hours in 3. And Infinite, sadly. But
Infinite's good. Infinite's good.
yeah, it's good, but it died.
Yeah.
Infinite got dealt such a shitty
just-
hand.
it-
That
it's
game
just-
was actually not bad.
I don't.
It's good. It's just ugly.
Yeah.
I don't know how the footsies are in that game, but in Marvel 3, they're really fun. And it's like once you lose neutral, I've always been like, okay, I deserved it.
Yeah, that's not what this game is.
Yeah, that shit pisses me the fuck off.
So Shofu and I were watching our friend Zamper lab combos this morning. So there's a combo challenge like in every fighting game, and they give you a video. That video, and I figured it out between our conversation, Shofu, and since then. The problem with those videos is that they are implicitly assuming you don't have 7 frames of lag. So in situations where you should be able to hit this button fairly easily, you have to mash them in certain situations if you're playing on console. And some of the videos don't work anymore because they're not they're not real they're not combos that work on the characters anymore because the characters have changed, but the videos didn't.
I will say this game does feel kind of bare bones, kind of rushed.
Bro,
Like,
that's why I didn't want to buy it. Like I actually played both betas and I had fun playing, but like I said, the fact that there's like the block button and there's no left right mix or
I think the gameplay is very fun in
yeah, no, I agree.
I enjoy the
playing
gameplay,
beta, for sure.
but it's like you go into tutorial mode and like they'll tell you what your buttons are and what like your specials are, but they don't give you any combos. There's no combos in the tutorial mode unless I miss them.
Curiously, how many characters are in it as of right now?
There's actually a good amount. Like that's the one thing.
Like almost 20.
Let me. I mean, I can give you a real number. Give me 1 second.
It's like
16 is what the chat's saying. 16. Yeah.
Yeah, almost 20.
All right then. Anything else about DNF Duel before we move on then?
But I mean, I just do want to say it because I think I want to be perfectly clear. The game is ass. The game is objectively ass. But but like it's ass. But
no, I don't agree.
Like it's fun and it looks very good. And
okay.
Go ahead.
That's really all you need. But when I say that game is ass, I'm more talking competitively. I don't think it'll last very long. And
because of the online?
No, because of how the gameplay.
Of how broke? Yeah. The gameplay
Have
broke
you
it.
seen
Yeah.
the thing I linked, Roger?
No, I did.
I did like
That's
it.
okay. That one's a bug.
I was playing it.
But
Yeah, I mean, people play it for because there's a tour and a circuit, so
Yeah, they're
people
going to
will
play
play
it,
for a little bit. Like,
I think it's gonna do okay.
Like, is there anything that you would see in like maybe a future patch that would make you consider, okay, I'll give this game another try?
so the problems that I can only speak for myself. They're fundamental game design issues. Like it's their philosophy in which they've decided to build the game that you can't patch that. You can't patch a game design. Like you can't patch. I mean, you technically, like theoretically could, but you can't patch a whole game to suddenly have movement options because the whole game is built around characters having X amount of movement. So like it's probably not. But like I'll see that bitch at a summer sale next year, and I'll probably pick it up again. Like, you know, like maybe it won't crash.
Fair enough. Yeah. Something else that didn't crash was the upload of the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase this morning. Normally,
before
these
that,
are live
you want to
streamed.
do Xenoblade?
Oh yeah, there was.
Oh yeah, we could talk
I
about this.
kind of feel like
Yeah,
I'll
y'all
go
should do
longer
that.
about Xenoblade.
All right, so do this one first. That's fine.
Wait, what'd you say,
just
Coach?
left?
He said,
I said I'll probably go longer on Xenoblade than the fucking.
Well, go
Direct.
ahead. Go ahead. Talk about it then.
I think we should go the direct
can
first.
Can you do that last?
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, we're gonna do Xenoblade first.
All right.
Okay, that's perfect
I'll be
because I
back
need to
in
go fill
45
my water.
minutes. Yeah,
Perfect. Go get your water. Do what you got to do. Sleep for a little bit. Go off, Coach.
Damn, I'm starting this. Okay. Yeah. Xenoblade 3 Direct dropped last week. Got a lot more story segment. Some new characters introduced. A lot of new battle mechanics and other game related mechanics were introduced as well. Just a huge info dump for a small little 20-minute direct showcase, but there was a lot of stuff in there that I liked seeing. There was what we saw already, where you can swap between characters in combat. Hey, now you can just swap their classes as well between every single party member you have. You thought you could only have 6 people in your party? Hey, now you got 7. And that 7th party member like fluctuates between like 15 or so other characters. Who knows how many there will be, but they had a lot of stuff. I'm really excited for this game even more after that direct. And I'm glad we kind of got their own Xenoblade Direct instead of it having to be mushed in with like a regular direct.
Yeah, I actually think that was really smart too. And now that we've seen that, like, there was a Xenoblade Direct, we had the partner showcase today. I feel like what we said on either last show or the show before, where we're probably going to get like a Splatoon Direct and a Zelda Direct by the end of this year.
I was saying that earlier.
Seems pretty likely. Yeah,
Splatoon comes out in like less than 2 months or so.
Yeah,
and we still haven't really heard much about it. So
I feel like that needs its own dedicated direct, because even the conversation we had about it when they showed that little bit of gameplay off of Twitter, and sort of how there were obviously a lot of changes to the gameplay, but to like the casual eye, it didn't seem like there was that much that looked super different from Splatoon 2. So I do think they kind of need that extended showcase to go over all that stuff. And Zelda, they could do it any time, but I think realistically, they've got Pokemon this year. They've got all the stuff that we already know about, stuff that was announced during the partner showcase. Bayonetta, Mario Rabbids. They don't necessarily need to do another big direct until maybe like September, when they would normally do one. Yeah, and that we'll have all these extra little ones to sort of fill in the gaps.
But back on Xenoblade real quick. There are some new characters that they showed. And you kind of touched on it earlier. Well, not earlier, but in your reaction.
When I shouted you out?
The shout out about
completely right. Yeah.
I'm about to dump a new one on you right now.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so as always, if you want to keep up with Xenoblade, you always have to follow the Twitter account. Like you got to be up to date with that, because when they put like directs out, and like especially a direct focused on Xenoblade, they're always going to put out more information afterwards on either their website, their Twitter account, or any other related account. So when this dropped, I immediately went to their website, because, as always, like I said, there's more stuff on there. And they released it kind of more officially a couple days afterwards, but one of the characters you saw at the beginning of the trailer, or I think it was actually at the end, I don't remember where, but you know how you saw those guys in the red that were like doing that theater play and stuff? And then there was that, there's that shot of the audience and there's 4 people sitting?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's one person in there that I think a lot of people have already caught attention to, and it's one guy that looks very similar to Noah. He's got the same colored hair, same hair design, same eye color, skin color, very similar to how they look. Except this guy, he's got that infinite symbol in his eye, and he's wearing a mask. So he's a little suspicious, a little mysterious. They put out profiles on their website for all of these characters. This character was the only one that they didn't give a name to. And there is an interesting theory from a guy on Reddit a couple months ago when the previous Xenoblade info drop happened that kind of makes me believe this guy knows what he's talking about after the Xenoblade Direct, where there's a shot in the trailer during gameplay where if you look at the UI in battle, there's an effect called Morbius.
What?
Huh?
Hi.
Hello. Oh my god.
Hey, whoa! I'm back. I'm fucking back, guys.
Holy shit! I haven't seen you in forever.
Is this your first encounter with Ricky Cocaine?
Oh, I've heard of Ricky Cocaine since the very beginning, man. I've been watching since the 3DS days.
Hold on. It's a celebration.
Oh
This is
shit!
celebration. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Kimbrel. Let's go.
Hello, everybody! Yeah, I made it home safe! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be told to shut up, but hi everyone, I miss you! I miss you,
When you enemy besiege you,
what's
I'm really happy.
Yeah, what's going on though? I'm confused.
We're doing well, though.
We're doing well, Doge. We're talking Xenoblade.
No, I just hopped into the middle of whatever's going on right now. Yeah, my Smash tournament game got canceled today, and so
Oh.
yeah, I know, right? Thanks,
Did you watch
COVID.
Did you watch the Xenoblade Direct?
No, I didn't watch the direct at all. I was like, "Ooh, I'm gonna wait until I get home so I won't get spoiled."
Oh, interesting. Well, we're going to be spoiling the Direct from this morning a little bit later during the call today. But we're talking about the Xenoblade Direct right now, the one from like a week and a half ago.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been watching anything. I've been watching crap.
What kind of crap?
Crap.
Let's talk about it a little bit.
Oh yeah. Okay, no, they arrested my man, dude. They arrested
Ooh.
Triumph the Insult comic dog, man. It hurts.
They arrested?
Ricky?
Yeah, they arrested the puppet.
Where did this happen? How did this happen?
Wait, a puppet got arrested.
Arrested, yeah.
Why?
For breaking the rules, going inside the White House,
Not
you know.
breaking
probably.
the rules.
Yeah, I know. It's like, no, they arrested my man, dude.
That's what I'm
I love
saying.
You know, we arrested somebody else pretty recently. I don't know if you caught it, Doge, but we arrested Fidel actually.
I don't remember that. I
Oh
don't.
yeah, are you aware of what's been happening on Twitter, Doge?
Oh, no, don't touch Twitter, man.
Oh, that's honestly
That's smart. Yeah,
that's
honestly,
smart, right?
That's really
Yeah.
smart,
Let me fill you in on what happened on Twitter. So basically, you know, we're talking about this Xenoblade Direct right now, and Coast was obviously right in the middle of explaining some things, and me and Coast, we both woke up early. I think a couple of the people in this call woke up early too, right? Vieira woke up early.
Right.
McDareth woke up
Viren
early.
was 6 hours ahead, so he didn't have to wake up early.
Right,
Yeah,
but we
yeah,
all
it's the middle
still,
of the day.
you know, woke up nice and early to watch this Direct, and
course,
we're
of
all
course.
really big Xenoblade fans. And
Yeah.
Fidel, you know, who is always thirsting over Mithra on Twitter,
course.
and always, you know, being kind of
I enjoy
sus.
Xenoblade too. I'm an
Yeah, but
enjoyer
you're
of
not
Xenoblade
a real fan because you didn't wake up to watch the Direct with the rest of us.
Man,
Honestly,
I didn't know. Okay, I realized it was the next day. It was 4 a.m. I was like, there's just no human way I'm gonna be able to wake up and watch this. So I'll
and
watch
yet
it
you
after.
woke up for the presentation this
Well, yeah,
morning. That was a
because
partner
there's-
showcase.
Yeah, because there's a
And
difference.
Xenoblade is one of your
No.
favorite franchises after Sonic. So I don't see
Whoa,
how this
whoa!
connects.
That's a bold claim. That's a bold claim. There's a lot of franchises I like more than Xenoblade.
Oh, so you don't actually love
No,
Pyra and
no,
Mithra
I-
then?
no,
so
I
that's
do-
who you're
no,
wrong.
no. I'm just saying.
It's
You're
I
a
just
fake
love
like
a lot of
fan. You're a fake fan.
franchises. I love a lot of franchises. You know,
Just like you love your body pillow of Mithra.
just like I love my body pillow Mithra. Exactly.
Right. Who doesn't exist. That's not a
Doesn't
living
exist,
thing. It's a
right.
pillow.
No,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, it's fair. That's a fair point.
Yeah.
But still. But I enjoyed that
Still
direct
what?
when I watched
But
it.
still what?
I-
You have an
it doesn't-
explanation for why you didn't wake up early? I don't understand.
Listen, my explanation is the difference is with a partner showcase, it's going to be games that are announced. This is a game that's been announced that was going to just get updates. I'm like, no one's going to spoil me anything on this game, and no one did.
What time
Whether
zone are
guys
you in?
come.
I'm just curious. What time zone are you in?
I'm an EST kind of guy.
You're EST, exactly. Yeah, I woke up 6 a.m. California time. So that means
you
it's
always
9
wake up
a.m.
early, don't you?
Yeah,
Aren't
but
you?
it's, you know, 6 a.m., 9 a.m., you were complaining that you weren't going to wake up early. 9 a.m., you should be out of the house at that point. You should be drinking your coffee. You should be posting your tweets, you know.
No. I wake up at 11:30 a.m.
I think you're lying because I see your tweets very early where you're jumping out of bed and it's not 11:30.
No, I always, except for today, which I had to wake up for a direct,
Yeah,
I always am up at 11 to 11:30. It's true.
You know what? I'm going to go to your Twitter actually real quick because I think you're lying. I think you're lying.
I'm not. I'm not lying. I always wake up around like 11:30. I have no reason to wake up early. My stream time is 7 p.m. I'm out here. I sleep at like 3 or 4. I wake up at
I'm back. What's up?
11. We're talking about sleeping.
We were talking about
Why?
Xenoblade, but then Doge joined, and
What?
and then we were talking a little bit to you said
About
what?
body pillows and somebody's just getting roasted. I guess this is the
Yeah,
roast.
Fidel's getting roasted, right? That's
It happens.
based on what we do on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's some good stuff.
Yeah, you've been listening to the last few, right, Doge?
I forgot.
You forgot to watch the last few.
Yeah,
happened
I've
to
been reading
Xenoblade?
the summaries in the
Those
chat, in the
happens.
Discord chat. You know, just seeing what's happening, popping
Yeah.
in and out whenever I can.
That's cool. Do you ever like listen to the ending little bits that Ricky?
Okay,
Wait, what's that?
We can go back to Doge at any given time. Let's keep
Ricky, go-
It was a good conversation. The chat was enjoying it.
Yeah, Doge will come. Doge, you'll be back in a minute. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, Coach, let's continue. Where were you with Noah?
I forgot.
Anything else you want to discuss?
It's that masked character seems like Noah. He was
Nah,
going to talk about
I
a
forgot about
theory,
it.
but I don't know
forgot
what
about
theory he's going to
Yeah.
discuss. I'm just excited because I love that it looks like they've taken the blade system and the amount of customization they gave you and just taking all the restrictions off of that and just make it core to the game that there's all these characters that join your party and your characters can learn their class and you can mix and match class stuff. Like I always loved that. I think, what was it, like Final Fantasy like 2 or 3 is the one that really made that really big. Like I really like that style in RPGs.
You can also fuse, which is cool.
That's right. We actually knew that before you, though, because again, you didn't wake up early. So
No, actually, they announced fusion in the last trailer, but they showed more of it.
yeah, but they
Gotta
showed
be
it off
completely
like
honest with
fully
you
in
guys.
this.
I watched the Xenoblade trailer for the first time today. Or
Wow,
That's fine.
I
I
can't
mean, you
believe
watched
it.
it prior to the direct. You're not a self-proclaimed Xenoblade fan, like you know.
Yes, he is. I think Zeph would
No,
be a
no,
bigger
Zeph likes
fan
Xenoblade,
than
but Zeph is not a degenerate and doesn't have a Mithra body pillow.
Do we know that? Do we know that for sure?
I know for a fact Zeph does not have a Mithra body
Zeph,
pillow for sure.
Zeph, can
I
you
know that
confirm
for a
or deny
fact.
that
I
you
do not own a body pillow.
Okay.
Coast, do you have a Mithra body pillow, Coast?
Nope.
Do you have any body pillow?
Not even the Faku man owns
Right.
a
So
body
so
pillow.
Faku sponsors Coast, and not even Coast has a body pillow, but you
crazy.
do.
Now, in my
You have a
defense,
body
that
pillow
body
of a
pillow was
character in a
it
game
was a
that you didn't
gift.
wake up early for.
It was a gift. I
That's
didn't
not-
buy
it
the
was a
body
gift?
pillow. It was a gift.
But
Yeah.
you accepted it.
Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna be mean and be like, no, fuck you. I'm like, go to hell. I'll accept.
But you
the
bought other waifu statues before.
gift.
You've
Yeah, of
purchased
course.
other.
Yeah.
Right. And some of those statues were from Xenoblade, were they not?
I mean, I have this Mithra
Right.
statue. That's
Right,
basically it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Which you bought, right?
Yeah.
With your own
yeah,
money.
yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I
I just
purchased.
wanted to
yes.
double check. Okay.
Again,
'Cause-
I watched the thing. Listen, I just knew. I was like, this is one of those directs. It's an update. It's just look. I love Mario more than Xenoblade, right? I'm not
Mhm.
necessarily gonna watch the showcase tomorrow live. You know, the Mario plus Rabbids showcase. I will enjoy, getting the updates on the internet. There's certain things,
No,
was a
I
good
don't
time,
know.
man.
Coast, you have anything else to say regarding Xenoblade?
That sounds like a fake fan.
That's it.
I'm excited. Can't wait.
Oh yeah. it's gonna
also
be
the
good.
expansion. The expansion has
That's right. They did announce that. Right.
That's
Right.
really
I'm
cool.
surprised you actually knew that because
Well,
again, you
yeah, of course. No.
woke up late.
No. I'm waking up late means I cannot consume any of the information.
Roger has held on to this for like
I
2
just
weeks
can't believe this.
waiting.
Oh my gosh.
So I do want to ask. I'm going to specifically ask Coast this because I feel like I always refer to him now when it comes to Xenoblade theories because this man's right about everything. Do you think this expansion pass thing is going to be like a Torna situation in which we have sort of like a standalone game by next year, or do you think this is going to be something more along the lines of what we saw with Future Connected?
I think it's more future connected related. Just solely off of the art style, or not art style.
Is
For the expansion DLC, I think it's just like a future connected type of story.
is Pyra confirmed or something for the DLC? Why was her sword
No,
there?
people are speculating it's Rex and Shulk.
So then, what was the thing that people were saying was like blurred out in one of the European
when they
directs?
show the heroes list, the very top entry is blurred. But people were saying on one of the European directs it wasn't, but I didn't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see that either. People are speculating that that might be an expansion DLC character like Shulk or something, or I think it's most likely Ethel though.
Which one's Ethel?
Ethel is the
The girl from the last
Titus
trailer at the
girl.
very start.
She's wearing gray. She's got the big titties.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of, by the way, some of the other characters that we got shown off, like those new hero characters and stuff too, are we have the core 6 characters that they showed off, right? There, you can switch between and they confuse and things like that. But those hero characters that are actually important to the story, are those like some type of gotcha mechanic tied thing?
No,
or are
no.
those just characters you meet in the story? It's not like the Blades.
Yeah, it's not like Blades.
Okay,
so they're
'cause
similar
I
to
saw
Blades.
people
where it's
referring to
extra
them like
additions.
Blades,
Yeah.
and I thought it was like a core crystal type thing.
Yeah, no. So like I keep referring to them as like an improvement of the Blade system because they learned that like people really like the customization from this, but people didn't like how you can play the game and just not get certain characters. Like I've never seen Cosmos, never got that character. So like it's basically them taking that system but making it tied to story related characters so they can integrate them into the story more. You can learn more about them. They can still join your party and fight with you, and you can still get their classes and learn their abilities. There's a reason to like get invested in those characters. But they're not random. They should be through the story. As far as we know, they should be through the story.
I'm pretty sure they're all story related. Yeah, I don't see any reason for them to make them RNG.
Well, right on. Well, if there's nothing else about Xenoblade, real quick, I want to touch on something too, because me and Coast and Zeph and Shofu have all actually been recently getting into something, and I actually see that you're streaming it right now, Coast, and that is Genshin Impact.
Wait, didn't Shofu play it before?
He did, yes.
He did quite a bit, yeah. But he recently got the bag thanks to Epic Game Store. Shout out Genshin Impact is epic. Hashtag Genshin Impact is epic, whatever it is. And I'm just curious, like, why did everyone else suddenly get into it? I know why Shofu and I did, but like, why'd you guys just suddenly of all times pick Genshin again now? Like, did they add something to the game recently?
You want to know why?
With me,
Yeah.
a lot of my friends played it, and I had no experience with the game at all. So I'd be sitting in Discord call with them, watching them playing, and asking like 10,000 questions. So I just decided, okay, I'll try it.
But did you
And
play
then
before, or is this your first time playing it?
This is my very first time ever.
And then Coast, did you play before, or is this your first time
No,
playing it?
I need to stream content, and there's cute anime girls.
That's fair. That's completely man. That's fair. That's why I kept playing it, honestly. I also recently spent money on it, which I saw you guys are roasting me about in the chat. I did.
It's okay to spend money if it's for content.
It was for content. It was great.
The
And
only time
apparently-
I've ever spent on Genshin is for content.
I pulled on a banner that apparently people said you're not supposed to pull on either. I pulled on like the Mona banner or something, but I got some cool characters. So
And I think you spent money on the permanent banner.
permanent banner. That's right. That's right. The people were yelling at me that I ended up doing that, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for the most part. All right. Well then, I think it's time to move on to the main topic of conversation. Let's talk a little bit about that Nintendo Switch presentation from this morning.
I have the most impeccable timing ever in history. Oh my
No, you were
god,
sitting in
bro!
the back.
I
There's no
literally
way.
just sat down. Oh my god, holy shit! God
You didn't
damn,
have us on speaker or anything, bro?
bro! I didn't have nothing playing out loud. I literally just sat down on my computer, bro. I might be the fucking GOAT, bro. Oh my god.
I'm gonna just say with this mini direct, based off of what everyone or what I've been seeing everyone say, I thought it was mid. I didn't think it was that great. Yeah, I didn't think it was that
No, that was
Mid
awesome.
compared to other directs, or mid
Did this guy
compared to
get
the
hit by
mini?
a train for saying that? What?
Apparently,
It's me. I'm conducting the train, bro.
I didn't think it was that good. Like I was hyped for Mega Man. I think that was it because all of the other stuff they showed was either leaked already and I saw and I lost hype for it, or it was stuff we've already seen.
Or like Persona.
Monster Hunter we've seen. Persona we've seen.
Yes.
Nier got leaked. Like everything
leaked.
other than
Yeah, it got leaked.
Mega
Wait,
Man
Nier?
Battle
I didn't
Network.
know Nier got
see-
leaked.
I didn't know that.
Nier got leaked.
Yeah, I saw,
Everything
like, the
other
day
than
before.
Mega Man and that Blanc game, which I thought looked cool, but it's probably gonna be a shit game. Other than those
Blanc
two
looked
games,
really
I was
cute,
interested
actually.
in.
I liked
Yeah,
that
I
one.
loved how it looked, but
Yeah.
everything other than those two games, I did not care for. Pac-Man World, like
Hell yeah.
That's not a great game, bro.
No, it's a good
It's
game.
They're
a
remaking
remake
it.
of
They're
a very
repacking
old
it.
game.
They're repacking it, bro. That means they're gonna remake the second one. It's gonna be clean.
No, it's
Yes,
probably
yes,
it's gonna
yes,
be the
yes.
same game.
No,
bro.
no. But no, I mean they're gonna make the second one. They're gonna remake the second one after.
No, they're
Yeah,
not,
it's gonna be
bro.
the same
Pac-Man
game.
World
Yes,
2
they will.
repack.
Of course they will.
But again,
Anyways,
it's gonna be the
I
same
didn't think it was all that great.
but I like
Why would it
Everyone,
not be the same game if it's a remake?
everyone
No, but I
was
like the
praising
first
this mini
you.
direct. I didn't think it was all that. That's all. That's all I want to say.
But are you comparing it to other mainline directs or comparing it to the minis?
It at all. I'm comparing to what content they put out.
Oh, that's fair. Because I think comparing it to other mini directs and other partner showcases, it was like by far the best one. Because I remember there was like a 9-minute partner showcase that people were losing their minds over that had a Shin Megami Tensei trailer in it that literally showed off the same location from the Nintendo Switch presentation, and is like one of the few directs I never even uploaded a reaction to because I was so bored out of my mind, because the only other 2 games that were in it were like a WWF game and something else.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, right? Because the other partner showcase, I think we're just labeled this is a partner showcase and they're always 10 minutes. Whereas this is the first time it was labeled like Nintendo Direct Mini.
No. They
had showcase. They
had the Direct Minis before, because they had
see, the Direct Minis were just Nintendo Direct Mini, where it was like it'll have some first party stuff and it'll be like 25 to 30 long. But I think this is the first time it was Nintendo Direct Mini - partner showcase. So it's the length of a mini, but it's a partner showcase. Because all the other partner showcases were always 10 minutes long. The ones that they started doing during COVID.
Right, the really short one. Well, I think they realized nobody likes those, so that's probably why they just waited and did this one instead.
Yeah. It's wild because I really think like had they added like 15 minutes of like Nintendo first party stuff,
it would have been a solid direct
and an amazing direct.
Agreed.
Just to clarify, it's not that I think that the games are trash, right?
No,
like,
of course.
Monster Hunter games, Persona, I probably will play those, just not on the Switch. Like I don't care to play those games on the Switch.
Yeah,
because you want to play them for performance versus playing them in handheld mode.
Like Persona, I'll play for free on Xbox.
If you only have a Switch, then you love that shit though. So how can you say it's mid or ass?
Yeah, but it's the same thing you said, Shofu, at the end of your stream. It's like,
I know.
That's how I feel.
This is a separate point.
Yeah, but because I kind of agree with Chris. I think it's okay because there's stuff in there that I like, but it's the same thing. A lot of the stuff I've already heard about.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And like I'm not that big into
it more.
No,
what if you only had a Switch though?
No. Okay, my point is, anything they showed in that trailer, I already knew was coming. It's not about like, it's only on Switch only. It's like, okay, Persona 5, all the Persona games are coming to Switch. Yeah, they're coming to every console. So that's not really big to me. I figured that was going to happen. A Monster Hunter obviously going to get
the
big.
The main thing for me was I've seen a lot of this stuff coming out already.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. If you were following leaks or following stuff, I did not see the Nier thing at all. That took me by complete surprise.
I saw it the night before.
Bro, you don't think playing Persona 5 on your Nintendo Switch 6 years after it came out is cool, bro?
Talk to him.
People forget over that is kind of
3 and 4 are the cool ones.
There's a few things
if you wanted to play those games, at this
when
point,
did
could have played those games.
No, Royal initially came out last year or 2 years ago? 2019 was Royal.
2020, first year of COVID, I think.
Yeah.
My man said if it's leaked, it's not Nintendo's fault. Who the fuck's fault is it then? The person that didn't leak the stuff? The person that didn't allow it to get leaked? Who are you talking about?
Well, my whole point is, one thing, the Nier thing, that leaked. That's the only thing that leaked. But who gives? That game is so fucking old. Like, I don't care.
That is what I'm legitimately excited though, because that's a game where I feel like I played Nier for a little bit on Steam, then I played it again for a little bit when it was like one of the free games on PlayStation or something, and I just got to the point where I was like, I want to play this in bed, like in handheld mode, and just go through the motions again and again and again. Yeah, and I never had the chance to do. What'd you say?
Isn't there more content in this version?
Well, now exactly. That's why I'm saying
only
for that
new content
specifically. I agree.
Is costumes. That's it.
Yeah, because now I'm like, okay, well that's great. Now I can play it, and you could have a Steam Deck and do it, but like the Switch is just more comfortable to me.
The nice thing about these releases, though, like even with Nier as well. At least I think they're doing it with Nier. They're packing it all with the DLC. Like,
yes, it's physical with all the DLC. And I don't know if you guys have seen the Nier box art yet. It's gorgeous
with the A2
it's got
on the
this
cover.
Like reversible thing. Even I also got to say, like, I have no real desire to actually buy the Pac-Man World remake, but like that special edition is incredible.
Can't wait.
Did you see that with the giant statue?
Yeah, the giant statue. Yeah. No, dude. For me, like this is a Fidel ass direct, man. I got so much shit I wanted forever. I've the amount of times I've in presentation been like, give me a Pac-Man World remake, and I finally got it. I've been asking for Mega Man Battle Network forever, And then what's it called?
You like?
And
I didn't know you like Battle Network. That's all.
oh, I love
I
Mega
think
Man.
everybody in
general.
this call likes Battle Network. Yeah.
I
I just
am indifferent.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
you
well,
like
you gotta-
Sonic though, so who
you can
cares?
get out. You can just get out.
See,
It can really be
I mean,
that
I knew,
Shouldn't
I,
have
see,
said
I knew where it was
anything.
going.
Really be
No,
that
I knew
simple,
where it was
bro.
going. Look, you act like this is new. This is every day for me around here. It's fine.
But yeah, so for me, it was so I got Mega Man, and then I got my Sonic trailer. I was really happy for Persona. For me, I care more about Persona 3 and 4 coming to Switch. I'm not gonna play Royal. I played Persona 5 twice because I played P5 and I played P5 Royal. So I'll gladly play P3 and 4. But I just got a shit ton of things I wanted, so I'm happy.
I'm gonna tell
One
you right
person that
now-
I know got something that he wanted. Oh, go ahead, Tito.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm sorry, and this might be a very, I don't know if ignorant's the right word, but I don't give a shit. I will never be excited for ugly ass games coming out on a system that will make them ugly. I'm sorry. Like I'm not gonna get hype over Nier Automata, which is a gorgeous game, coming out on the Switch where it's gonna look fucking trash. Like I don't care. Like when it's
That's
like,
totally fair. Yeah.
Fair.
like it's just like when they announce games coming to the Switch, any port, it's the reason why they take so long to come to Switch is because they have to literally make their game shittier. They have to literally make their game shittier so that way they can run on the Switch. Like sure, if it's a Pac-Man, whatever, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. But like Battle Network, sure, that game's old as shit, but like that game's supposed to be played handheld. I understand. But like I don't give a fuck about any of that shit about Nier Automata or Persona 5. I'm only speaking for me. I'd rather not play Royal than play it on a Switch. That's a me thing.
That's tough.
And I love Royal.
No,
I
I was saying it this morning. The fucking baby's first tablet made in 2010, not running none of these games in any type of way I want to see them.
Right. Like,
But
unless they spend 5 years dumbing it down to the point where it could actually run on the Switch.
Royal
shit
is technically like a PS3 game, right? So I mean, that's fine. That
Base
one's not a big deal.
PS5 is, yes.
But I think like the games that fit for Switch were still the highlights for me. Like Persona 4, 3, Persona 4 and 3 specifically, they're gonna be fine on Switch. They're old. Mario plus Rabbids, I'm very excited for that. I know it leaked the day before, but still seeing.
Oh yeah,
comments
fuck!
of
I
it, though.
totally forgot about Mario. Sorry,
Yeah.
Mario, I did get a little excited about.
Live Alive just looks beautiful. Demo drops. You know
that is the really good thing, because I was talking about this on a previous show. Like, I want to play Live Alive really badly. That is like my kind of game. That is a Roger type game. I think it is Live Alive.
Yeah, it's Live Alive.
Yeah, and the main reason why I still sort of stopped being excited about it is because it comes out the week before Xenoblade. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to beat this thing, even if it's only 8 hours. There's no way I'm going to be able to stream this and beat this before Xenoblade. But now, with the demo where you can carry over your save data, that's like, it's the first chapter of 3 of the missions, right? So that's got to be like, what, a solid 2 hours of gameplay.
Yeah, no,
in what ultimately is like an 8 to 10 hour game. So I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah. Again, obviously, these, especially the partner showcase, they're hella subjective and shit. But for me, I got like 6 things I want. Even Bomberman 2.
So that was the segue I was going to make earlier. Is Mike, you got Super Bomberman R2?
Yeah, I'm very happy about that. I'm happy, but I'm also a little nervous. There's some things about the package that are somewhat worrying.
So what's worrying you, Mike? The floor is yours for Bomberman. Go ahead.
Konami still owns the fucking IP.
Yeah, I guess first that.
Well, that's too, yeah.
Second, like the main reason I stopped playing the previous one, which is now shutting down in December, is because of how it handles queues. So when you queue into a match, so like you've matched with everybody, you have to go through like this 3-minute process of selecting and customizing your character. And I don't know why they made that decision. Because, like, you can set up your character before you queue. And it's a needless time waster to get into a match.
There's no, like, loadout where if you have a certain item that you want your character to have or a look that you want your character to have, you can't just click that?
It's not even, like, a gameplay thing. It's specifically to set up your, like, cosmetic customization options.
Oh.
But you can do it before you queue. There's, like, a closet that you can, like, change all your costumes in. And so, like, a lot of people will just, like, not pay attention to that, and they'll just
Sure.
waste the entire 3 minutes. And then after that, it takes like a minute to load, and then there's like a 30-minute intro cutscene to the matches. So like once you've queued in and matched with everybody, it's like a good 5 minutes before you can even play the game. And so that's kind of why I stopped playing that one. So I'm hoping that they don't do that in this game.
So what do you think of that new mechanic where you're like building out the levels, where you're like building the walls or something and
The
bombing
castle
around
mode?
the castle mode, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It didn't look too fun from the footage, but I'll have to play it to see. That's another thing is like, I think there's too many modes in the game now. I think there's too many modes that are like vastly different from one another. I don't know how they're gonna populate those modes.
Like, just you mean no one's gonna play them all?
Yeah, I feel like at the end of it, after like a month, there'll probably be like one mode that still has people playing. Because like Barman's a niche franchise.
Oh, already,
It's not gonna populate like the battle royale mode and the standard matchmaking and the 3v3 mode.
I remember, again, it was because there were very few games that were on the Switch at the time, but I do remember always getting matches with the original Super Bomberman R like in the first couple months.
Yeah.
Because it was one of the only multiplayer games that you could play on Switch at that point.
That's true.
And so there were always people online and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then I think I sort of stopped playing because I couldn't get matches and it was like taking a really long time. And then the online one came out. And then I think like I played a little bit with you or something, and then I played a little on my stream, and I think that was it. And I just never picked it back up
the
again.
one that has like Master
The Metal
Chief
Gear
and
stuff? Yeah,
Pyramid
yeah.
Head.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
That's another issue people have with those games. Is like
You
the
don't like
R.
those characters?
It's not that they don't like them. It's that people want like Bomberman characters. You know, like
But like, what are Bomberman characters?
I mean, like the guy from Bomberman
The
64 or
bosses from
something?
Bomber,
Like
yeah,
Mac?
the bosses from.
Yeah, people wanted like, well, it took like 2 years for Max to get into Bomberman R, and that's like one of the main characters of the series.
Oh,
But there's,
okay,
like-
yeah, I can see why that's a problem then.
Yeah, and
I thought that they added like the like first party characters, and then they were like they Smash Bros it up.
yeah, they did Smash Bros it up. Like if you play Bomberman R online, it's like 8 original Bomberman characters and then like 40 Konami guest stars.
Isn't
Right,
there like
you got, like,
Simon
the zone of the-
Belmont?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Belmont Zone of the Enders is in there, I think. Master Chief is in there. Pyramid Head's in there. A lot of the Metal Gear characters. I think like Raiden, Snake. There are a bunch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, especially for the story mode. But I don't know how the multiplayer is going to work out. We'll see.
Yeah. Well, right on. Anything else in this direct that you guys want to touch on?
Yes.
Speaking of multiplayer,
Yeah.
Let's hear
Shofu
it,
lucky didn't
Cowabunga.
even announce multiplayer for Rabbids yet, because I'm about to smoke him. That's on everything, bro.
Are you guys memeing when you talk about rabbits?
No,
No,
it's actually
no.
genuinely good.
That
It's
was the
actually-
shocking thing. Yes.
Like really
Are you
good.
serious?
Yeah.
That was the whole thing with the game is when it was announced, everyone was just like, "This is the stupidest idea of all time," and then everyone ended up loving it. And now the sequel was announced like last year, literally. And now
Actually,
we
you know what?
finally have the
Before
date.
Actually, wait,
Before we
wait,
even
wait,
talk
wait.
about that, we should
Wait.
clarify how we found out about this in the first
Oh,
place
yeah.
because it was a very notorious leak where Mario and Rabbids like months prior to
Yeah,
them
I was
even
gonna
announcing
mention
it.
that. That's how it got
Back
announced.
in the
Right.
Emily Rogers league days.
Right.
There
Somebody
was even
leaked
like
the
Roger,
image, right?
Roger, do you remember like even before like the image leak, there was like a text leak about
No.
it was originally the big text leak that first came out like months before like the image leak. It was saying that it was gonna be Yoshi cross Rabbids, and it was gonna be like secondary Mario characters with a Rabbid companion.
Okay, that would have been cool though.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
That
I don't
actually
even
would've
remember
been
that.
sick.
It would have been like Yoshi and then a bunch of like random Mario characters like Shy Guy plus a
Birdo,
Rabbid.
yeah. Oh.
That would have been kind of cool.
That'd be cool.
I'd like maybe if this is successful enough, they should do like a spin-off.
Well, I
Does
will
anyone
say,
know?
like, there was. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask: does anyone know if you can still buy the first Rabbids game for like $10 off of Ubisoft Store or something?
Probably.
I'm sure it's on.
I'm sure you
sale.
probably
Cheap
can.
all the
Yeah.
time. It's like $20 usually.
And if you haven't played it and you, like, for whatever reason, despite all of us talking about it, are interested, I I also would highly recommend the Donkey Kong expansion for the game.
Right.
The Donkey Kong edition is so good. The music is all like remixed orchestral versions of DK64.
I haven't played Rabbids 1, the first one. Just simply because like I don't like Rabbids, even though I like Mario.
Sure.
But I listened to the DK Island
it's incredible
expansion music, and I heard DK Isle, and then the show almost made me cry.
Yeah. And they got like
I'm gonna tell you right now,
little
Zeph,
cranky rabbit and
I
stuff.
also hate rabbits. Like actively hate them.
Oh yeah.
I love
and,
those guys.
and even then, like the
Okay.
rabbits in this game and how they personalize them and make them Mario adjacent is like this game is legitimately hilarious. Like it's actually so funny.
Are rabbits comparable to minions for you?
Yes.
That's okay. This is exactly my problem.
Yeah.
Because you guys sound so crazy.
Bro,
What
okay,
is the premise of this game?
Here's the thing, Ricky,
Okay,
right?
Okay, the premise of the game is essentially like the classic like rabbits fall into a Mario game type beat. Like they basically whatever.
It's an isekai. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally fall into a
Rabbits
magical
are-
washing machine. That's what happens. Is there's a
You're
magical
wrong.
washing machine that's being experimented on in the beginning of the first
That's a
game,
time travel washing machine.
and this girl has like a time travel washing machine in her basement, and the rabbits fall through it into Mario Land. That's literally
Yeah.
the plot of the game.
Yeah.
So
And so they get all
okay,
mixed
alright.
up. Rabbits get all mixed up with like Mario shit. That's why you have Mario Rabbid, Mario
Have you seen
Luigi.
like Wario and Waluigi?
Bro, Wario and Waluigi are so fucking funny.
I'll get the picture.
Yeah. Wario and Waluigi is so fucking funny, bro.
Here, Ricky.
And Ricky, like it's like look, bro, these are the goons, bro.
That looks
The
so
goons.
I feel like I'd have to play this to understand the appeal.
Now I'm telling
Because
you now,
from a
Ricky,
distance,
like
it's you guys seem like you're crazy.
Of course,
No,
of course, of
wait,
course.
hold on. Why does that picture?
you're 100% right. You're 100%
Why does that
right.
picture? That picture looks like if Ricky and Mike were to meet up in real life.
That's crazy.
No, he's right.
Oh
He's
my
right.
gosh.
No, like here's the thing, Ricky. Like, you got to switch, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. Next paycheck, bro. I'm gonna buy you this game.
Oh, chill out. I get my own.
No. I'm gonna buy you this game, bro.
You need to buy him a new mic first.
Okay, no.
Shut the
He can
hell
get-
up, bro.
Hey, did you see that? I
Bro,
linked
okay,
a blue.
let me cut
linked
some
a-
money off of you since you got so much money. I need
Oh my God.
Thing is, bro,
$745,000.
2022, I ain't got not a single wretched
so-
cent
so
to
you-
my
Ricky,
name.
Ricky,
I
I
ain't got not a
offered you.
single wretched
Talking about I need
cent
to get a
to
new
my
mic.
name.
If you the man,
Me.
motherfucker.
That's right.
Ricky,
Hold
Ricky,
up,
I
man.
offered
No
you
games
a
changed.
laptop on the last show. I offered you an Alienware laptop, and you turned it down.
Fucking nuts.
Oh my god.
Fuck these-
You cannot say that on Twitch, man.
You
gotta stop.
Ricky,
Yo,
you gotta stop. Ricky,
you
can't say that.
You can't say that on Twitch.
You're going to get
You
banned.
gotta stop.
Well,
Oh,
looks
my bad. I
looks like
forgot
we're
what I
off of
said.
Spotify.
Yeah,
That's
Now-
unfortunate.
now-
It was a short
now-
run.
I
Oh
will
my God.
no. I will say though, Ricky, unfortunately, even though he shouldn't be saying that. He was right. He was right. Like you know.
Okay.
Now, but no, it's like it sounds dumb and it sounds like we're memeing Ricky, but the game is very good. Like,
Yes.
like that's not. It just sounds like we're memeing, but I'm absolutely not.
Oh, yeah,
Strategy
we're
in
all
that game is
very
is clean,
serious.
man.
This is
Have you ever
like
played XCOM before? Like, do you know what XCOM is or what the gameplay's like?
I've heard of XCOM, but I've
Yeah,
never.
so
literally
it's like
XCOM.
that. It's XCOM. It's a strategy game with Rabbids and Mario characters, and it's really good.
bro. Luigi has a fucking chopper, bro.
Ricky, have I ever steered you wrong before, bro? I ain't
You
never
like
told
this game for real?
yes, this game is fine. I played the whole thing on stream years ago.
Yeah.
The
Show you
lucky.
like it. Okay.
the gameplay adjustments and updates that they did in this one like makes it look way more fun.
Yeah.
Where
Like-
you're
like
no longer
throwing-
moving
throwing
around
the
in a
bombs and
grid.
stuff.
You're running around freely. Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
good.
No. It's still a grid.
Well, it's like a circle that you can run within,
What are
but
you-
like
are
you
you
can
talking-
move any direction that you want,
Are
right?
you talking about the battle or the overworld?
No, the
the
actual
battle.
battles themselves,
No,
like
it's
that they
still a
showed.
grid. It's still a grid.
What?
I,
but you can,
I
like,
understand
run
the
around.
battlefield is a grid, but you can run around freely. That's what we saw in the direct today.
Right,
Yeah.
but you always so
You're confined to within the circle,
Yeah,
basically.
you latch on to certain things,
Right,
but you can
right,
still
right,
like,
of course.
do active movement.
like you have
and-
I'm 95% certain what it's going to be is that every character has a certain amount of movement. Like in the first one, everybody had a certain amount of movement they were able to use.
Right.
So you can move whatever you want in that circle, but you still are like, it's still an RTS. Like it's not like
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it's like less strict in that sense. Like the first one in XCOM is very D&D like, where you have a set amount of spaces you can move, and then you have to act. This is you can move within this range as much as you want, and then you can act.
It just
no,
feels
I
like,
don't think it's as much as you want.
it feels like they're just like taking out the padding. Like instead of moving your cursor and then watching your character move, you're just doing it at the
Doing
same
it
time.
yourself, exactly. Yeah.
If any of you are streaming this, I want to see it.
I think a lot of us will be. Yeah.
Yes, yes, I will be. And if there's multiplayer, which there probably won't be because they would have announced it by now. I already said it earlier and you weren't here, so I'll say it again now that you are here. I would smoke your boots.
Bro, I just don't understand. What game are you smoking me?
Like, I'm smoking your boot.
What game are you smoking me that we both play?
Okay, what you I'm smoking you. I'm smoking you in Bloody Roar.
Cap.
I'm smoking you. Huh?
Bloody Roar.
Don't do this. I'm smoking you in Multiverses, even though that game, man. Don't do this. So reacting brand new now.
Cap.
All right, bet.
Cap.
I mean, he did smoke you with seafood, so I'm not. You know,
Smoking you in rock paper scissors.
Cap.
Seafood's got multiplayer?
I'm smoking you in chopsticks.
No, they just both played.
Oh, at the same time. Okay, I was confused for a second. I was thinking there was like a multiplayer mode and Ricky was watching a stream or something.
Imagine how crazy that would be if we just like both booted up like Bloody Roar, right? That'd be fucking nuts.
Do it. Boot up Power Stone. I want to see a Power Stone fight between you two live on stream.
Oh wait, something else that happened since the last Japan time. Speaking of Power Stone, another Capcom game that they forgot about got a sequel. Dragon Dogma 2 got announced. Fucking finally.
Oh yeah,
That's right. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I forgot because they pulled a
bare
Metroid
minimum
Prime
for that.
4.
Yeah,
They did worse than a Metroid Prime 4.
It was worse.
They showed a T-shirt.
yeah.
They baited
showed
us
a
with
t-shirt.
a 12-minute direct of them just talking about, that's how we made the first game 10 years ago, by the way.
No. First they said, "Hey, here's an announcement of a video that we're gonna show you guys in a couple of days," and then we got the T-shirt.
Didn't they do this at the exact same time as the Final Fantasy
Yes,
thing, or like
they were
right
the same
afterwards?
time. Yes.
Yeah.
And both were exciting, and both were like, oh, the Final Fantasy is a year away. And Dragon Dogma, I just got a logo and know it's in the RE engine. But you know what? That was way better than I had before, so I'll take that.
Oh,
I just rewatched the little teaser for it. And it's,
Dogma 2's in the RE engine?
Yep, it's RE engine.
Oh, that game's gonna be fire then, by default.
I just watched the little teaser. I skipped to the end of the 12-minute video, and I think it's funny that it says Dragon's Dogma 2 ESRB rating pending, likely mature, shows up before the 2 shows up on the logo. That it literally has the ESRB ranking.
Roger, you remember you were streaming, and I told you that I mentioned part of the reason that people weren't paying attention was because the Dogma event happened the exact same time as the Final Fantasy 7 event.
That's right. It's still weird. I don't know why they would have done that.
Yeah, very weird.
Yeah. Something else that's weird, but we probably have to discuss it because McDareth and Fidel are both here, and it was in the partner showcase this morning.
Fuck that game, bro.
Whoa!
I think we've talked enough about it.
I'm tired of this fucking goddamn mediocre fucking game.
Yeah, Rick is but the whole problem.
Let me up, Fidel. Let me up, Fidel. Where's McDareth? Yeah. Let's talk about
this. We've talked about this. Hey, we've talked about this game for the last 3 weeks. I'm done. I'm done.
We can't run away from our destiny. I'm so sorry,
bro.
So
at least at the very least, this time they showed something mildly interesting.
Yes, that's just thing. I said it on Shofu Stream. Finally, a good trailer, right? I said that. Joe was like, "What are you talking about? A good trailer?" But my point is, if they drop this and not all that rest of the shit they've been doing this whole month, people have been way more excited about this game.
What are you talking about? Good trailer. There was still fucking clipping. There was still.
I said it was the trailer they should have shown first, and I also said I don't know about good, but it was certainly better than those other trailers.
Oh yeah, the IGN representation thing for sure.
Let me tell you.
I don't know about the good word being thrown around.
Let me say this.
You guys are thinking it's a good trailer because you saw one thing at the end of the trailer.
No.
It's a good trailer because it made the game look playable.
More in this trailer, like
it made the game look like an actual game that you could actually play without fucking.
It's not him just running around empty space. It's him doing things. It's a fucking battle.
It's an actual trailer.
Just like actual like Like,
Bro,
this stuff is better in this
no.
trailer.
To
Let
me,
me tell
it
you,
looked the exact same
let me
stuff.
say this. No, that's not true. No. Let me tell you. Everything past that first, I agree, not great showcase that IGN showed. Everything after that has been great. Ever since they showed the combat,
Great?
It's been better.
They
I
showed,
wouldn't
it's
put it
been
as
better.
great.
Of course,
if this
everything
wasn't
they've
being
said.
developed by Sonic Team and it was being delayed like a year to fix the clipping and popping and shit,
But
then I think that this game would genuinely have potential.
Okay, but
A
here's
lot
the
of that is fixed though, because there was literally a gameplay video like that was full 60 FPS of the build they were playing.
That shit. Like you
Yeah,
look at
then-
the
then
Switch
why did
version.
they show?
No,
then why
I
did they
said-
show
I
that
said
for the
it
Switch?
didn't.
Oh, today.
It's the Switch version of the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Of course
saying,
It
it's
doesn't
not gonna
matter,
be
bro.
shit.
That don't matter.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we've seen footage of the game now that it runs at its
We've seen
full
footage that's better
potential.
than this, but it's
Yeah,
you're
it's
gonna
way
on the
better.
Nintendo showcase. They're gonna show you the Switch version of the
For
game.
sure, yeah. But I'm saying in general, we've seen that, right? We've seen the cyberspace levels, which look dope. We've heard the music. We know they're going back to stories that the fans actually give a shit about. They got Ian Flynn on the story. They're going back to that more 2000s era with stuff. And we know there's the skill tree. There's a whole combat system. We know there's multiple islands, by the way. It's not just this one.
They've only shown
Easy
us
win.
one.
You guys are
I'm
getting the
happy.
bare minimum in a Sonic
It's
game.
gonna be great. We're gonna have a good time.
I'm getting a Sonic game that's doing stuff I want Sonic games to do. So yes, I'm happy.
So this is an actual question. I'm not trying
more
to
than
make.
one island and
Yes,
the
there's-
cyber places too.
Ricky.
Yes.
There's multiple islands. Everyone keeps thinking, why is this place like? There's multiple. It is just like the first
They've
one.
shown us the very first one. There's multiple.
So this
They
is
said
not
that
a meme question. This is not a
real
meme
quick,
question. Hold on,
Tito,
Zeb.
before I just want to clarify that I believe that they said, I might be wrong. Fidel McDerritt could correct me.
Okay.
I believe they said that this is not an open world game, but an open zone game.
Yes, but
Yeah.
they're just doing that. They're doing that so they don't have to play within the rules of like what does
That's
open
clear.
world mean. So it's kind of to me, it's kind of a cop out because they want to treat
Open
it like
zone
know
makes
it's a
me
cop
think
out,
of like
bro. You know
it makes me
it's-
think of Legends Arceus, which I'm okay with, I guess.
But that's kind
No,
of
because
what
that's
it is.
Sonic
what
the
I-
Hedgehog. That's
yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. I should be able to run as far as I please,
Yeah.
bro. Why am I being limited by this
But the area is
area?
really big. Well, because
It's-
the point
it
is,
still looks super lifeless to me. I don't know if like that's just me still. All of the footage I've still seen after that one trailer, it still looks very like.
Hold on, I
Bland,
want to get one
empty.
screenshot that I saw that I
This is-
actually kind of this image kind of took me back a little bit.
Is this going to be the highway
You
one?
said
Yeah,
it's
that's
sick.
exactly. I knew this was going to be what. Yeah,
They should
that
have
looks awesome.
like,
If
all
the
the
game looked like that, that'd be
jump,
awesome.
the
Yeah.
cyberspace.
This
that is
this
so
image
Cyberspace
made
stuff
me,
looks
made
so
me
cool.
have
Yeah.
like the sideways buildings and the upside. It's so fucking cool.
And the thing that
It
got
was
me,
effort.
the thing that got me after this, right, is because literally when they showed Cyberspace, they showed this first, then they showed Green Hill, and people act like, "Oh, Sonic
Yeah.
fans just see Green Hill," and they're so excited. It's like, bro, did you not watch right before this when they showed something that doesn't look like Green Hill? It looks
Yeah.
really cool.
Also, the Green Hill, like
The Green
it
Hill
looks
looks
different.
crazy.
It looks different and like it's
Yeah.
so weird.
It's all like messed up. I think. Well, even here,
I
I
feel
see how
like
there's
the
like
cyberspace
This
stuff
highway
is-
thing looks awesome. Like I would
Someone
love
in
to
my
play
Discord
this level.
said, someone in my Discord said that it looks like AI generated Sonic levels.
Yes,
which I think
yeah,
is
no,
really cool.
it's
I
Yeah.
think because Sonic,
So cool.
the story that we know so far, Sonic has lost his memories when he ends up here. So I think the cyberspace is you basically going through his memories that are jumbled up.
like
Oh,
Green
so he's like
Hill and-
misremembering the levels.
Yeah,
So, do you think this is supposed to be like Empire City or something?
I think this might be like City Escape.
I don't
It's not
know.
exactly
It feels like
City
it
Escape.
feels like the
This is
city.
way
It
too
feels like
different.
the highway level from Unleashed to me.
You think of Empire?
Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
I just
level,
said,
the
yeah,
Empire City,
yeah.
The New York level.
Yeah.
I think this is.
I'll
No,
get one
I
more
think.
picture.
I think some of these are a mix of old and new because this just looks completely different than any Sonic stage. Like at most, this could be
Here's
like
another one.
Speed Highway from like
Yeah,
from Adventure, but I
Adventure.
really don't even think it's that. It looks completely different.
I feel like that Green Hill photo also looks pretty good.
Like
Yeah,
it's
you can
really
see the
weird
bag.
because the textures and stuff of the main open world, in my opinion, look pretty bad. But like, look at the mountains and shit here. Like
Yeah,
it
it
looks
looks
pretty good. I don't know. I guess most of the effort went here. I don't know.
I
And
mean,
there's
like
another
we,
cyberspace that we've seen screenshots of because they're being so fucking weird. At that
I think
that
tomorrow-
full showing that was
I think
like Sky
tomorrow's the embargo.
Sanctuary.
yeah. Tomorrow,
It's
they
so
lift the
weird that they
embargo,
didn't
but-
want to show this stuff off because, like,
I know.
I was hating on this shit, and then I saw the highway level, and I was like, okay,
Sure.
Well, because now we know the gameplay.
What happened with the Summer Games Fest stuff? It was like they wouldn't let people film off of the TV or something.
Yeah.
But it was just this, wasn't it?
Basically,
There's
I think.
specific embargo.
I think there was like another level too, but like,
Yeah, it's like
what was
there
it?
was
Sky
a
Sanctuary?
Yeah, Sky Sanctuary.
So wait, Tito, you had a question. What was it?
This is not
my bad,
like,
bro.
No, you're good, bro. Because this is an evergreen question, because this is not like, I'm actually not trying to bait. Like, and I know people. If this wasn't Sonic, it feels like the bar is just so low for Sonic.
Bro, that's
People
what I'm
get
saying.
people get impressed by things that in 2022 should be industry standard. And in fact, actually, we're scratch that. They are industry standard.
It's the
but
same shit with
because it's-
Pokemon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 100% the same thing with
so what's-
Pokemon. No
what's-
doubt
what's-
about
But
it.
like apparently, like, but that's the thing with the difference is that I've never experienced it's Sonic is weird, right? Because I don't know any Sonic fan who is like, yeah, bro, all the Sonic games are sick. Like, I've
No,
never heard that.
They're not.
I've also
not.
never heard.
They're
I've never
definitely not.
right. I've never
They're
heard
not.
a Pokemon. I've never heard a Pokemon saying, all the games are sick, right? But they like some of them. But the difference is for me, from what I hear a lot, is that the complaints and the things that are industry standard that happen with Pokemon are more. They attribute that more to the style and the audience that caters to. That Pokemon Company and Game Freak specifically, like how their dev works. Whereas I feel like
Oh, you mean like Game Freak as a company?
Yes.
Yeah. Because when you mentioned the audience, I was like, I think Sonic and Pokemon, obviously the
what he's
audience
saying
is
is people go like,
children.
oh, it's a kid's game, so of course it's gonna be like this. But
Yeah,
people don't do
like-
that to Sonic. As
Yeah,
much.
people
Right.
just accept the fact that Sonic is going to be ass. So anything that's not ass is apparently like a dub. And in my experience, no, right.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not,
Yeah.
But
No,
that's
this is-
that's
okay.
that's crazy to me. Like, is that not crazy to
Okay,
anyone else?
it's-
'Cause that's
no,
crazy
it's
to
not
me.
that
The
great.
dub's
I
when the
never
game's
really
not
knew
ass,
that.
not when the game's good.
Wait, okay, look. It's they created a cool design and they've been living off of that forever. That's really just what it was.
Yeah, like, look,
It's like meeting a pretty girl and she treats you horrible, but sometimes you go back.
I feel like it's not even that deep. It's not even that deep, bro. Like
That's what I'm saying.
the bar for Sonic has always been set low. So like I can't compare Sonic to like God of War or something. The bar for Sonic is fucking at the ground, bro. So if they make it a little bit higher, I'm excited because now maybe we might get something slightly better.
I'm not mad
That's-
at that.
how
You gotta
about-
take
how
it.
about,
You
that
gotta
makes
take
I think
it.
that's
minute.
fair, though. You know,
Because-
I mean, you could make the same argument for Pokemon fans, right? It's like
no, but
I
think
was
there's a
getting
difference.
super excited over the Scarlet
No,
and
you
Violet
cannot
trailers.
make the same
no.
argument
You
for
can't.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Let me
That's
tell you
my
the difference.
point.
Let me tell you the difference.
All I'm saying,
No,
no.
No,
All
calm
I'm
down,
saying
calm
when
down,
I said the Pokemon thing, all I'm saying is like, obviously, I liked what I saw in the Scarlet and Violet trailers, but like the trees are obviously still ugly in the game. You know what I mean? Like the core gameplay looks better, and they're doing different things. It looks fun, but like the trees still look garbage. You know,
The
but
difference
it's fine.
the difference between Sonic and like Pokemon is
Please tell them.
Pokemon, no matter what, is at least a like complete
good game.
Pokemon is
Right.
exactly what I expect it to
Exactly.
be every
Yes,
single
of
time.
course, every single time. It's always
There's never ever
That's the
been
difference.
an unplayable Pokemon game.
right.
Right.
That is true.
The
Yeah,
I
problem
expect
is-
Pokemon to be a certain way, and it is that way. Even if it's ass, they've been consistently ass.
Of course.
Sonic,
Like
they give you hope every
Yeah.
single time, and it just ends up being ass, and that's way worse.
Yeah. Like the comparison that I would say
The
is that
expectation thing,
like the issue that Pokemon has, that most people have with Pokemon, is the fact that they do the same thing every time. So therefore, there's no variety in the gameplay. Therefore, it's ass.
I
For
understand.
Sonic, they try to do something new all the yeah, and they're always ass.
They
Right.
So
always
it's-
never
I
give
think
it
that
enough
it's-
time to be
it's
good.
not. It's not that it's always
That's
as the-
irrelevant. That's literally irrelevant.
No,
Like,
that's why it's bad. I'm saying it's bad because
that's on
they're
them,
trying
yeah.
to do something, but they just never give it enough time. They just throw the shit out there. Yeah,
as a
Hey, shout out
consumer,
Sonic
yeah.
Boom, bro. That game's fire, bro. Straight up.
that one angers the shit out of me. 'Cause
Here's
that
the
one
I'm
has
so
no
scarred by the
potential.
thing where you can
Things
pause the
like
game
that.
and
So
Knuckles just
stupid.
flies into
I
the
think
universe.
the thing about Sonic is it's literally a roller coaster, and I think that's what just people insane. Is like it'll be like a game or two that are really good that people really love, and then there's like a really awful one, right? And then another spin-off or something comes out around that time, and that's bad. But then you have another game that comes out will be really solid, and then people will think on a good track, and then it goes down. Like it's that roller coaster. And
So
also I think also a
That
big
coaster's
a
been
big
going
thing-
down for a long time, bro.
I know,
but that's
we have not gone
why
up
I'm
for a while.
asking. That's why I'm asking, because as someone who literally could give two shits about Sonic either way, like, to me, that sounds insane. That the fact that the games are so ass, people still like them for some reason. So,
I mean,
like,
they like
some
some
reason. I can give you that. I can give you the very. I
No,
mean,
no,
one,
what I'm
a lot
saying-
of it's
I'm talking about-
nostalgia.
What I'm
yeah,
saying,
a lot of
sure
it's nostalgia. That's
a
fine.
lot of it's also the music. I think the music in Sonic
dude, no,
games
no, let me say
consistently
something.
is
No, no.
very good.
No way.
something you have to understand that is I'm not like literally it's one of I think this is the only franchise that does this aside from maybe Pokemon or Mario is the fan games and fan content. The amount of literal like fan games that carry years
Yeah,
of
Sonic,
Sonic stuff.
as
Like you have
like-
to understand that is a literal pillar of Sonic is the fan content. The amount of fan animations,
What?
literally Sonic Tuber
I think
is a
we-
whole category of YouTube.
Okay,
No,
Like,
I
but
just want to
Fidel,
sit here and say
can you-
that.
Fidel, can you
and
answer this one
games.
question? Why
Yeah.
are the fans so dedicated to the point that they continue to make?
Because they've been misfucking
adore
treated,
the
bro.
characters.
Yeah, it's a-
Because
it's a
Ah,
series
okay,
they
then now
like.
it's clicking. Now it's
They
because
clicking.
wanna see
adore
better
the
stuff.
characters. They adore
Yeah,
they adore these characters, and they always get these glimpses of hope with certain like every Sonic game has this potential, and then if it doesn't deliver, it's the fans that will like legitimately deliver it themselves. Like if a Sonic
Ricky,
game,
I don't know. My bad. Real quick, I just want to use this
Yeah.
as an example.
Mhm.
There's a fan, or I guess it's a couple. I don't know if it might be one guy. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, because I want to credit them properly. They are remaking Sonic 06, and it's actually good.
yeah, Project 06, yeah.
Really?
It's actually
legitimately
really good.
Yeah,
Is that the one where he makes out with that girl?
yes.
That is the
Yeah,
one. Yeah, that's the one.
Are they keeping?
But like,
the
Dreams of an
story elements?
Absolution, Silver the Hedgehog. Yeah.
They're gonna keep everything. They're just gonna make it so the engine fucking works because
Okay,
Sega didn't
alright.
give a
It's
damn
called
to fix
Project 06, if anyone's interested, by the way.
Project
like,
06.
I guess my thing, and the reason why I'm asking this question in general is again, not to you could like whatever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Of course.
But like, when it comes to it seems to be systemic. And again, the reason why I don't think it's anything comparable to Pokemon is that Pokemon is consistent to a fault. Like it's the opposite, where there's no variability.
fact. I mean,
and the
except for this
like-
game we got coming out. So which,
Yeah,
so
I mean, hopefully,
they're
but-
also
right.
on the right path. Hopefully,
like
Right.
Legends
Yeah.
Arceus was the fact that it changed, which is already crazy. People were happy that it just changed.
that's the
People
dub,
were-
right? We got the
think
dub.
that's
They
what
did
double
something different.
changed.
That's a W.
Right, and the fact that it was good on top of it is
Two
just like
Ws.
a super dub, like super dub, like it's,
I
it's
think-
like a capital dub. But like,
I think that's all it
but,
needs
like,
to be for this next game because technically Sonic we've been in this formula for like 10 like 12 years actually no 15. The boost formula started in like
I think
2007.
Boost formula is one of his
It's been
major
15.
issues. Is
That's
that
what I'm
he's been
saying.
only doing Boost.
I know that's what I'm saying. It's been 15 years since that and we're finally doing something different. I think all this game needs to be is Legends Arceus where it is something new, it's really good, it's solid and it like leaves the foundation properly for future
Yeah,
stuff.
because they're saying that this is what they're gonna build off for the next 10 years. That's
Yeah,
that's what the lead developer is
So
saying.
if
in
it's
interviews.
trash, the next 10 years of Sonic's gonna be trash.
It doesn't matter.
So basically, Coast, it can't get any worse.
Basically.
Literally,
I mean, it definitely can get worse.
no, because it's ass right now. So
You can definitely get worse than
It
ass.
can get
bro.
worse.
Oh,
Some,
yeah,
of,
you can
some of
definitely
these
get
games are still
worse.
just okay. They can be just god awful.
Yeah.
Like, they can
I
get
mean,
worse.
I
Hey,
mean,
no,
just
no.
like Pokemon,
Hey,
people
Tito,
can buy them
Tito.
anyway. Like,
Hey, you could be Sonic Origins.
I don't understand.
Okay,
How's that
well-
game over there, by the way?
Oh, I had a great time. I played through it all on stream, no issues. Did all my gameplay. I'm doing the missions. Great time.
Speaking of, okay, so for no issues, besides like, I guess freak accidents, I've heard that in Sonic 1, I don't know about Sonic 2, but I've heard the drop dash is like fucky.
Oh no! So in 1, it's locked. So in Sonic 1, the drop dash is like locked to the location you're facing. Like you can't do the thing where you choose which direction
it's not as free as in like Mania.
Yeah.
or
Wait,
Sonic
what?
3.
So like,
They just
Wait.
so they put drop dash in the game, but they didn't change any of the physics. So like in Mania, you can control Sonic in the air more, but in the old Sonic games, you can't. Once you jump, you're locked. the way
oh
you're jumping.
no.
So so you can drop dash, but it's with Sonic 1 physics and mechanics.
So they okay, but I read a lot about how the development for Origins was all fucked because like
Yeah.
the developers were like actually doing stuff and trying to
so
fix
the
bugs.
game they shipped
Sega,
out.
Sega didn't let them fix the bugs that they wanted to fix.
Yes, because
No,
it would
it-
take. Because Sega wanted this is what Sega does. They set a date. They're going to drop it. So they want to drop it on the 31st anniversary. So they gave them no time to fix any.
I
issues
thought
they
it
had.
I thought it was the game they had was a working game and it was like really polished. And then de novo problems happened, and then it got
No,
rushed.
because it's every game. It's not just it's every SKU of the game. It's not just PC.
Real quick, not to move away from the conversation, but I am actually curious about this. What was all the hubbub about people like posting cutscenes from it or something? Like what?
Oh, it has cutscene. It has an intro and ending cutscene for each
For
game.
every
now.
single game, yeah.
Well,
so
but
it's got
what
like
was-
5 minutes of new content.
Right. It's like 5 minutes of a cartoon, but like
Yes.
this was in the game, right, as an unlockable. But what was it where they told people not to upload it, but then like everyone uploaded it anyway or
Oh
something?
no, it was just that when the embargo lifted, everyone just posted their stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's it. They didn't tell
Also,
them. I think
yeah,
can we
people
talk
are,
about how for some reason this was like before this mini, and with talk of what are they called? Cyberspace levels.
Yeah.
For some reason, Sonic Frontiers files were in
It's
Sonic
in
Origins.
Yeah, that's like part
I
of the
don't-
thing that they were complaining about because like they made their stuff. They sent it to Sega. Was their stuff wasn't perfect. They still had issues. He said that.
Sure.
But they sent it to Sega, and then Sega changed parts of it and put it out and made more issues in the game.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
uh,
So they
broke
fucked
their
In
own
it.
game.
doing that, they somehow managed to put in files from Sonic Frontiers. Just because.
So basically, Origins was developed by competent people, and then Sega took it.
Well, those people
But
only
specifically
developed
Sonic 3.
Sonic 3.
Sonic
yeah.
3
They did the
specifically.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles part.
Yeah.
Sonic 1 and 2 and CD, Sega just
Are
took
the
the mobile
mobile
ports and just threw them in there.
Which
Within
is
the new
why-
engine that was developed to make them widescreen and stuff, but it's just the mobile ports.
Which is why the most times I've seen like a glitch video or something, it's been in
Yeah.
Sonic 3. Now again, like I said, I was lucky that I really didn't have issues. I'm not saying they're not there. Like I'm sure they are, and I've seen them. But I had a
the
good
music
time
in
with it.
Sonic 3 is ass.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
Like-
that just sound like
And,
it's
like,
playing
I
through
get
an
it.
Nokia.
I get it. Well, it's okay. One, it's stupid
That's-
that you don't
yeah.
want to pay a license to the songs that make these games really great in the first place. But Sega things. Two, why didn't you just use the demo versions that were better than the shit you put into the game? Like, I don't understand.
But it was three.
Okay,
at
wait,
least
wait.
only
Real
three
quick,
zones.
business logistics. Wouldn't it have benefited Sega to get the copyright or whatever the problem is with Sonic 3 soundtrack about 20 years ago and
The thing is-
continuously pumped
Bro,
out Sonic 3 content?
They've released Sonic 3 already and had it. I had it in there. The Mega Collection has Sonic 3 with the original music. So they've done this.
Also, wait,
Just
real
since then,
quick.
they just didn't
Also,
bother.
on the topic of Sonic 3, because this was also something that was trending. Yuji Naka had mentioned what everyone kind of already knew is that Michael Jackson was involved with the music for it.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
I saw people taking that tweet out of context. So what he was referring to in that tweet was that the Sega official TikTok account, in honor of Sonic Origins being released, put up a TikTok video, because you know how TikTok uses music from other people as the backing track. They used a Michael Jackson song and had Sonic doing something in this TikTok, but it was the official Sega TikTok. And so people were discussing some of the things that were happening with Origins, and Yuji Naka tweeted, in regards to Michael Jackson, even Sega official used the song. And people didn't know he was referring to Sega official being the Sega official TikTok and not the actual original game itself. Because Michael Jackson did one track in it or something, but then that other guy
It's
actually did
basically
all the music.
It's most of the music in Sonic 3 is gone because it's Michael Jackson. It's not just one track.
But he didn't do all of it. Like he had licensing rights to it or something, but he didn't actually make the music, did he?
We don't know that
He
extent,
worked
but
heavily
a lot
on
of,
it.
yeah, a lot of the
There's
tracks
some
in Sonic 3
vocals.
are gone because they're tracks that he.
Why
worked
the
on.
fuck is this so secretive? Wouldn't Sonic?
It just
Team
seems weird.
want
Like, why would they
like,
talk
the-
about it?
No, no.
Because I think the
I don't think
allegations.
it's-
I
secretive.
think
I
didn't
don't
the
think it's
allegations
just
come out
Sonic
the
Team.
same around the same time, right? Because
There
I thought
are-
that
there
was
are-
the whole issue with it.
There are more than
Oh.
just Sonic games on the Sega consoles that use songs by Michael Jackson.
Mm.
Not even
Well, I
just
know
like
there was like the Moonwalker game. Yeah, yeah.
There are
Yeah.
more than those games that use Michael Jackson.
Oh, did
songs.
Genesis have a deal with Michael
Yeah, I'm
Jackson?
pretty sure they did.
Sega,
Oh,
because Michael
okay.
Jackson was like a big Sonic fan too, and that's how you want to like help work on the music. But it's like it's
Michael
it's
Jackson
pretty
being a
pretty
big Sonic
open.
fan is
It's
so
yeah,
funny.
I know.
And actually,
It's
and you know what?
already-
That's all. You know what? That makes sense.
Yeah. I think that's a good place to end that conversation. Then that's fantastic.
Yeah, we shouldn't
So,
continue any further.
yeah, we're done. We're done. I
no
think that's good.
fucking Sonic for the next month. God damn.
That's fair. That's fair.
Nope.
That's
If
fair.
new news
Probably won't
comes
be another
back,
trailer
no,
that's
right
coming.
here.
It's coming back in the
please.
next episode.
It's okay.
Y'all
we
can,
got-
y'all
we
can
got
have it
this,
on
we
the
got more.
Sonic Time podcast.
The last thing I want to
ask.
ask.
We'll be right here.
Wait,
in order for you to
Yeah, because you're still here. You can leave if you want to.
I don't know. I don't know about this weed.
Tito, in order for you to be able to sleep tonight, let me just summarize this for you.
All right, talk to
Liking Sonic is a sickness. It's a
Yeah,
pathology.
yeah, yeah.
That's
I need
why.
help.
That's
Please
why.
help.
It's like it feels like Stockholm
That's why
syndrome.
Fidel
Like,
and
Please help
McGarrett
me.
like it so much. You understand what I mean?
yeah,
So
no, I get it
That's
now.
why they're sick individuals.
I've
You
been
get it?
trapped.
No, I get it
Right.
now. They need help
Yeah.
more than they need a good
Please
game.
help.
I mean, I knew that from one
Oh,
look
by
at
a
Fidel's
sick individual.
Twitter feed where
I
he had
can
the
see
little
that.
clown from Ace
You're the
Attorney.
worst of them. You're the
actually
worst
done?
of them all, McDarrett. Okay.
What have I done?
All I know is I saw the clown girl from Ace Attorney popping like balloons.
It wasn't even me. who
It was
said
for
this.
sure you.
It was.
I know that's why it showed up
me.
on my timeline.
This
I saw
entire
it.
I can tell you, I did not start the clown girl thing. I posted about it, but it was not me.
So what is that? What like?
No,
why did it come up
no,
now?
no,
Bro, we don't
please.
need to
No.
discuss this.
Can we
No.
just? Can we go?
Bro,
I'm
can
just
we-
bro,
genuinely
if you
curious.
bring
We don't
it
have to
up-
spend a whole thing on
Okay,
it.
you can no. Then
Fidel
you
is
can talk
actually
to him
gone.
about it later. You
If
can
you
talk
bring
about
it
it
up-
later.
We'll talk about it later.
Shofu
We'll talk
thinks
about it
that
later.
Fidel
We'll
is
talk about it
actually
later.
gone.
My hands are up. I'll not say anything. My hands are
That's
up.
fair. Okay.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, bro.
All right. The last thing I want to do, Coast, I want to give the floor to you. I want to give you this opportunity.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right. What did you want to roast me about in terms of Gurren Lagann?
Oh,
Why
we're
did you want to
talking about
roast
We
me?
didn't
Lagann.
wait. We didn't even get to ask Zeph about Mega Man.
Oh, let's
Huh?
talk to Zeph about Mega Man. I thought
We
we already
waited
talked about
15
Mega Man.
years. We waited so long, Zev.
Oh yeah. I
Zeph,
didn't
what's
say shit
your
about
Zeph?
Mega
What's
Man.
your opinion?
Mega Man time.
Okay, fantastic work from
I'm
Zeph.
gonna be honest. Like, can you even tell that's me? I've never get that laugh.
Bro, that
I-
shit's
I
so
know it.
funny.
Dude,
That
I
was
was
crazy.
I had to grab that instantaneously, bro. That was
I've never
amazing.
seen you react like that.
Expeditiously.
Yeah, I've been. When did Star Force 3 come out? Ever since then, I didn't play Star Force 3 when it came
DS
out.
game,
'cause-
wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been waiting ever since then for the like an updated way to play all the battle networks. So, I'm a huge fan of the series. I've shilled the N1GP in here. But
This doesn't have online, does it? This collection?
no, we don't
Okay.
know yet. But I'm assuming it'll have something. Like, I'm not expecting PvP or anything. That would be awesome, but because like it's so focused on it. But I'm expecting, like, you know how the Zero collection had Z Chaser, where you like speed ran levels and raced against ghosts and shit online. I think that there might be like a leaderboard for every net navi and like time kills and shit, because like if there wasn't at least one additional feature, I feel like this would come out this year. If it was just borders and filters, and every Mega Man collection, apart from I think the classic collection, has had some kind of gimmick to it.
By the way, on the
So-
topic of filters, I also got to say that weird like blurring filter is getting turned off
Awful,
immediately.
awful,
That is
man.
disgusting.
It's gross. It's the worst.
Yeah, I'm glad that they specifically said optional while they were showing it. But yeah, when that shit comes out, I'm gonna repeat
You're
myself
gone.
when it's
You're
closer to
fucking gone.
release. But don't start with Battle Network 1. That's all I'm gonna say.
Or what?
It's the worst one in the series by far.
You're gonna return the game.
The leap of quality between Battle Network 1 and 2. I'm not even saying this as like a fan of the games. I haven't seen a jump in quality in between a sequel like ever. It's fucking wild what they did between 1 and 2.
I mean, I think 1's the only one I've played.
Yeah,
3 is like my favorite. When I was a kid, I loved 3.
Yeah, 3 and 6 are the best.
I really like 4.
4 is the worst one.
I really like 4.
4 and 1 are the worst.
2 is so cool.
Is 4 the one where you're like fusing and combining and turning into different things?
4 lets you combine different Navi souls with Mega Man. So like you could look like Woodman or something, yeah.
Yeah, I like 4. That's just guilty pleasure.
I just like everything. I like the aesthetic of Battle Network.
Battle Network's aesthetic is good.
So
it has
cool.
like it has some of the coolest characters. Like I don't know, the shit is just clean.
I just have like nostalgia for it. Like I used to watch like the
Absolutely.
Anime 2.
Well, it was fun too because like Battle Network was where I started with Mega Man. I never played the other Mega Man games growing up, and I think Battle Network 1 or 2 was probably my first one. And then I went back because they released like what it was like. It wasn't Legacy Collection, but it was like that for GameCube. There was like the Mega Man.
Yeah, there was a collection for Mega Man 1 through 8 on GameCube.
And I remember playing that collection and getting excited because it felt like I was discovering like the upcoming cast of future Battle Network games. Because I would go back and be like, oh, which of these characters hasn't been a .exe in a Battle Network game yet? And I'm like, oh, we're going to see them in the next game. Let's hear it.
So Blastman EXE never had a classic series counterpart, and then Mega Man 11 made Blastman, the classic Blastman, which I thought was really cool.
That is kind of cool.
I'm just hoping that this gets the series more attention. Maybe we'll get like a remake of the like a classic like Mega Man Battle Network 3 or like a new one.
Are they gonna have to censor anything in this collection?
Yes. In fact, I have one specific
Battle Network
thing I want to
2?
show. There is a wild thing. I could not believe this is actually in the game, and it came up on my
Battle
timeline.
Network 2 is some of the most racist shit I've seen in my life.
Here's the thing. This is truly unbelievable. I could not believe this when I saw this.
I hear you not listening to me over there, bro.
No, I'm definitely listening.
No, look at the one I posted. Look at the one I posted.
Oh my god!
Literally, both of them that we posted are unbelievable. I can't believe this is real.
I pray every morning.
I have to see this. Like I'm hunting right now. And I have to see it. Love that. I will likely die.
There's also
in Battle Network is so funny, dude.
I don't remember this.
It's so funny, bro.
Wait. There's one more.
Literally
There's
one
one
of the lines.
more like really racist screenshot that I gotta find. It's like
why
there's
he
a
told me to go
character.
suck your mom's milk, bro? What the fuck?
This
There's
isn't
a
modded. I don't
character.
remember this, bro.
Oh no, this,
In the game,
that's
that is real, and in the game, yeah, that is real. Unbelievably.
Bro, that screenshot that Zeb posted is
truly
hilarious.
It's pretty out of
I
control.
can't find the screenshot, but there's an area in Battle Network 2 where you go to a back alley and there's a character named Raul, and he's standing underneath a basketball hoop, and he says, "The poor and minorities live here," before you battle him. Very
Fuck.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, Ricky. That quote seems like some shit that you would put in like the ending of some
Go suck
shit.
your mama's milk.
Yeah. That sounds like some shit that you would just say.
Okay, so you see the screen? You see the screenshot
thought it
Roger
was me.
posted?
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
screenshot Roger posted where he's saying, "Go suck your mama's milk." Before this, to even, to get the whiskey from him, you have to rap. Like
I mean, I got bars.
Oh my
like,
God.
you have to,
Oh
you
my
have
gosh,
to
this is
actually
great.
rap in the game to get the whiskey from him,
what's your bars like?
and it's fucked up.
Okay. So we want them to preserve this or no?
I mean, I think it's.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of do, bro.
Do we want them to preserve
I
this?
kind of do. That shit funny as hell, bro. I don't
I think it's kind of funny, but it's like
they should do what they do for HBO Max and like when they have the Looney Tunes, where they go, this was a product of its time, and some things may not be appropriate for nowadays, but we're preserving it as history intended to show what things were like back then.
Real quick too.
That's what they should do with this.
I'm gonna post.
I prayed to my Gotti and chicken he provides. Roger, chill out.
Funny as fuck.
Adam, you know how you said.
Do you know how I know, Ricky, that you think that's funny as shit? Because Ricky,
Adam, you know how you said that Battle
that's
Net
like
4
your
is your favorite?
status tomorrow. Like that's how, like that's some shit.
Here are some screenshots from
But
Battle
chicken is
Network
good. It
4.
actually tastes fantastic.
No, dude, the dialogue is fucking hilarious.
Dialogue is wild. Yeah.
It's so good, dude.
There's some dialogue from Battle Network 4.
There's so many electrical store.
What a polite young man she was. What?
That's so funny, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro.
There's so many electrical
man.
stores.
Oh my god.
There's a lot of shit like that in Battle Network 4. It's
Is that
bad.
kid talking to her mom saying, "Be a good girl"? And
That'll,
wait for me"?
that'll
Yeah.
hopefully get that'll
That
hopefully get
dialogue is
fixed
supposed
in
to come from the mom.
collection, though,
Oh
right?
my god.
Bro, they
Like,
even have like
they'll
this
have to
stupid
fix that.
dialogue between each other. It's so funny.
You
Yeah,
care
yeah.
about
There's
Yai's online origami store?
Yeah,
No,
look
what
at it.
happened? It folded.
Hey, that's
That's some crisp
There's
dialogue.
Hold up. Wait, let me find
There's
this.
a
Wait,
program
Ricky.
you can install onto Mega Man called Humor, and every time you press the hint button, he just tells a shitty joke.
Yeah.
I need that.
This shit is insane. There's some of these.
What a
dialogue.
polite young man she was. You know what? I think Roger's right. I think they should do that. They should put a disclaimer at the beginning
Disclaimer, yeah.
that says, "Hey, this
Oh, yeah,
shit's
this one.
wild."
Hey, yo!
Wait. Just wait.
Yeah, this one. Y'all might think this isn't real, but this is 100% real.
This is in the game, bro.
Oh man.
So
This has to
if
be
you don't have the
preserved.
if you
It
don't
has
have the
to be.
context for this, going on the internet in Battle Network is called jacking in.
Right,
And
it's
to
exactly
log
right.
off, it's called jacking out. But the localizers called it jack off in this.
That's so funny. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's so funny. Like,
I almost find the one you posted before that funnier, where it says, "I'll jack into your squirrel."
yeah, I'll jack into your squirrel is actually hilarious. I don't give a fuck.
It's so funny
Like,
out of context.
If that's what it takes.
Right. If that's what it takes, makes
If
it
that's
so
what it
crazy.
takes, I'll jack into that squirrel.
If it's like, what are you, Jack McClane, bro? And John was like, this is
Oh,
a diehard
man.
bitch. Like, I'll
tell them what I have to do
to keep my city safe.
It honestly is amazing that they're bringing these games into a collection. I think this was probably the best thing they announced today. This is just having to be able to play these again.
Dude, easily.
I
was
do-
so
I
happy.
do wonder, though.
I'm so ecstatic that people are gonna play these in like a modern age, and
Yeah.
like there's a super accessible netcode like rollback emulator to play it online. Like it's gonna be good.
It's good, yeah. People are getting into Battle Network again. Well, I think that wraps up everything, unless you want to roast me about Gurren Lagann, Coast.
Bro, how was your favorite character Yoko at one point? Like, what's wrong
What?
with you?
Wait, Yoko's cool.
No, I believe that
Have you seen
actually.
Yoko?
What's
I believe
wrong with you, bro?
I believe that. No, I believe that.
Actually, yeah.
I mean, that's just a Roger character. That's who I
No. I like Yoko. I think, first off, she has the kiss
For
of
her
death.
mind. You
honestly.
like her for her mind, right? Is that what you
The
like?
best,
her
the
for?
She's
best
a
character
t-shirt.
in Gurren Lagann, just
Uh-huh.
straight up, is Kitan.
Kitan. Yeah, 100%.
I agree.
I agree. Kitan is the best. I like Kitan. I like Yoko. I like Ron.
Disgusting.
Ron
You
was cool.
fucking disgust me, bro.
I like
God damn.
Look, all I know is Coach,
Steamon was great.
You wanted him to watch this. You can't complain now.
No, I'm happy he watched it though.
Oh yeah, I'm happy I watched it too, like for sure. I just think like I feel like I would have liked it more if I grew up with it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
just one of
because,
those
like,
things
you
that,
have higher standards now because
Yep.
you've seen so many
Right.
shows.
Right. And that's not to say, like, I think the highs still were really high. Like, I think,
and it's
the
not,
really
it's
good
not like
moments are still great. You know, the
Yeah.
music is really good, and I feel like the animation's pretty incredible at the ending, and there's a lot of really good points. But the lows are like so low. There's some episode 4 in
Episode
particular
4 is the worst
like-
episode of anime I've ever seen.
I've
out of
ever
a show I
watched,
liked.
like easily of
Yeah.
any
Well,
show that I've ever reacted to. That's the worst
episode 4, it's supposed to be like a meta joke, but it's like for the casual viewer, it's just like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah,
I honestly should have told you to skip it. I forgot about that.
The problem is though, you can't skip it because that's when they introduce like Kitan and his sisters.
No, you can skip it.
You could definitely skip it.
Maybe like
you can 100% skip
that
it.
episode was not very good. I didn't really like the one right after that either, which was like
is the one that introduces the sisters the fucking slideshow episode?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then Ross Hughes, like the next episode, and you're in the underground thing where they have to kill somebody if there's.
I think the Ross Yu arc is pretty slow as well.
Yeah. I liked Ross Hughes' arc by the ending, but I feel like
he
the
turns
beginning
into
portion-
a good character. He turns into a very good like opposite force by the end of the show. Yeah.
Yes. But I will say, like, I truly feel of all the shows that I've reacted to and done videos for and stuff, episode 4 is like the worst episode I've ever watched. And I would also argue that like episode 8 is probably one of the all-time best I've ever watched in any show either. It's so good.
Episode 8 and the final fight of Gurren Lagann is like part of the reason why it's where it is.
Episode 8 and episode 25 literally made the anime as big as it is now.
Oh, and I totally believe that. I think 8 in particular, though, like, I know, Zeph, you were watching the stream when it happened. Dude, I started laughing because I didn't know, like, what was going on. I wasn't laughing because I thought it was funny.
Yeah, you just...
And it wasn't like a coping mechanism. I was just like, what? This is really how this is going to go down? Like, this
Also,
character is going to die like this?
For the time that Gurren Lagann came out, it was pretty rare for characters to die like that.
Exactly.
You know, Kamina not being the MC was just crazy.
Bro,
Right.
Like,
And
that's literally still to this day, I think, one of the top, like I don't know, twists. I don't know what the word is. Like one of the top surprises, like for that in any anime I've ever even been aware of.
The closest thing
I'm pretty sure
I said
that
this in the stream too. The closest thing that I could equate it to is when you find out who the colossal and armored titans are in Attack on Titan. That is the closest thing I can equate it to.
Bro, I didn't get that shock because I got spoiled on that shit, but I can imagine.
I lost my mind when that was.
Yeah.
Does anybody know if the like? Okay, can y'all like visualize the Kamina death clip where he's like smiling?
100%.
Yeah,
Is that
smiling, bleeding face?
Is that a reference to that one boxing anime? I don't want to spoil the ending of it.
I think it is because there's a lot of references in Gurren Lagann. Like Roger, have you watched Evangelion? Have you watched?
Yeah,
Evangelion?
I love Evangelion.
It's literally like you
exactly.
appreciate
It's anti-Evangelion.
if you watch Evangelion.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Oh no, the boxing anime I'm talking about isn't Ippo. It's something Joe.
Ashita no Joe.
Yeah.
No, and I loved Evangelion. I think is the other thing too is like a lot of people were calling Gurren Lagann the anti-Evangelion in my chat, and I don't necessarily think it's like the anti-Evangelion, but I definitely could see why.
No, it's not anti-Evangelion. It's like meta.
It's like one inspires hope and one inspires like
dread and
existentialism and shit.
Right. But I mean, on the whole, I think I still like Evangelion more. And that could also be tied to nostalgia, right? Because I watched that for the first time like when I was in high school, which I feel like a lot of people did for Gurren Lagann too. But
yeah,
on the whole, the highs were really high.
Gurren Lagann was like that first anime for me that really pushed me into anime, and like as well as many others, like that was like their intro to anime.
I think it's a good introduction.
Oh, for sure.
I think there's better.
Yeah.
I think there's better.
I saw
I still think it's better.
I kind of feel like it might be a good introduction because you don't notice like the problems with it if you haven't seen other animes.
That's the thing too, like because you've watched a lot of anime, you become much more analytical. So something like Gurren Lagann, where it's like super goofy,
very fan servicey.
The drill beats this, the drill beats that. Like you kind of just turn off you have to turn off your brain and don't
Pierce Through the Heavens is
question
just so
anything.
good.
I will say
Oh.
also too, like I know a lot of people like it, but the I believe in the you that believes in me or whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Don't
Well,
hate.
that did not work for me. That's the
It's so
only thing
good,
that, like,
I still love that line.
I love that, man.
I know a lot of
That's the
people do, and
exact
I
kind
get
of
it.
shit I love.
yeah.
It's so good, dude.
You're a fake fan, bro.
Oh, maybe it depends, because like
Simone is that guy.
like I saw it years ago, but I'm just like I'm not an ultra confident person. So the idea of like a character that struggles to believe in himself, but there's someone that he believes in who believes in him, and he can root onto that. Like that
Yeah.
to me, like that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Like it's like I don't think any other show has done something like that.
No.
I just love Trigger, man. Trigger can do anything, and I'll just.
I haven't actually
That's
seen.
debatable. That's debatable. I don't know.
I haven't
about
seen
that.
a lot of Trigger
Really?
shows. Like
guess they
people
do Kill
tell
la
me to
Kill
watch.
too.
Yeah,
People
they
tell
do
me to
Kill la
watch
Kill.
Kill la Kill, but I don't know if I like it.
No, I
No,
think
you
I
you
think
would.
you
Kill.
would, Zeph. You would not.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna watch Kill la Kill.
Yeah, you're
But I
good.
think I'm good. Yeah.
Roger, I think
I
if
like
you
it.
I
complain
love Kill la
about,
Kill.
I think with your complaints for Gurren Lagann, I don't think you would like Kill la Kill.
Yeah, no.
Have you
I-
seen
I
Premiere?
also-
No, you've seen
Yeah,
Premiere, right?
I
Yeah,
did.
you watched
Yeah,
it.
I didn't love it. Yeah.
You didn't know, but dude. Now when you go back, Premiere is like all Gurren Lagann references. Like the
Oh, it
mech-
totally
Yes,
is.
it's all just
That
Gurren
dude is
Lagann
literally
references.
Kamina, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
It literally is that. They just wanted to make a Gurren Lagann movie, but they couldn't.
Didn't they
so
make a
just
Gurren
made Premiere.
Lagann movie?
Yeah,
They
but
made two?
so basically they had to recently re-get the rights to it, because they had lost it for a little bit. So now that I think they have a potential to get it back. They have it back, so they might be able to do
They
something.
lost the rights to their own show?
It was
Yeah,
fucked up.
there was some like copyright thing with Kill la Kill after they were no, not Kill la Kill, sorry, with Gurren Lagann after it was left. It was made, yeah, someone said it was made by another company and they got the license to animate it. It's a complicated thing.
Weird.
Yeah.
Stuff
Alright.
like that is
More-
always
if you
fucked
need,
up.
uh,
I can't stand when like creators
know.
lose their property.
Yeah, the thing they created. That just seems weird.
If you ever need more
Let's go with-
recommendations, I got you.
What
Which
do you
studio,
what do you
bro?
recommend the next?
Oh, depends what you want to watch, man.
I think I'm doing IQ next. It's gonna be a
Yes.
while, but I
IQ's
think that's the
pretty
next
good.
one.
Watch
IQ's pretty
Yeah.
good. IQ's pretty
Yeah.
good.
If you want a short one in between, do 91 days.
I only watched
13
season 1
episodes.
of Haikyuu, but it was very good.
91 days. What's that about?
It's like a
91
mafia
Days is a
anime.
mobster mafia.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no,
would
did I see
definitely
2
like that.
seasons?
Just
I still want to watch Odd Taxi. I've heard good things about that one.
That's good too.
That was also good.
just watch Honeymoon again.
I would, and you do what you want. Odd Taxi, I'd watch on your own.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Odd
Yeah,
Taxi, I
like
think
reaction.
people will spoil that shit.
I think
Like,
I think you will
season
enjoy
as
it
well.
much more if you just watch it on your own.
That's fair. Yeah, that's great. Does it have a dub?
I don't know.
I think it does. Yeah, I actually think
Oh,
it
cool.
does.
Yeah, I'll pop that in the
I
background.
think it's
then.
on
That's great.
Crunchyroll now too, dubbed.
Did you watch Gurren Lagann in Japanese?
No, you watch it in English.
I watch it in English. Yeah, and then
Okay, that's
anytime
what I
anybody
thought.
asks,
I wasn't sure.
anytime
but
anybody
I
asked
thought
me
you-
to check, there were a lot of people who were like getting angry very early on about it. Like, you have to watch in Japanese, and so I just started telling people like, I'm watching it, and what you think I'm watching it in.
I'm gonna be real. I think the dub is a little bit better. That's my opinion.
I thought
Gurren
the dub
Lagann
was
dub
fine.
is
Yeah, I had
really
no
good.
issue
Yeah,
with
no,
the dub.
it's,
Yeah.
it's one of those
The
dubs
dub
people really
adds
love.
the dub adds to the flair of Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
Spy
Well,
Family.
it's also
it's
like,
It's like Dragon Ball Z.
American voice
Yes.
actors are super hammy, so it works well with Gurren Lagann.
For sure. Yeah, and then Neo was voiced by like Starfire. I thought that worked too. I like the whole thing. I'm happy I experienced it. Wouldn't say I loved the show, but I understand the appeal now, and I liked
Don't
the
ever
high
fucking
moments.
say you like Yoko ever again. I'll beat the shit out of you.
But why, like,
What's wrong
why
with
don't you like
Yoko?
Yoko?
Yoko is not a good character.
You don't like
cool,
that
bro.
when she's a teacher?
No, I don't give a fuck about any of that. After
was
all
like
the things she
To me,
did
that
during the
was
show,
one of the best
hell
episodes of the whole show.
Am I misremembering here? Isn't she a bad person?
She is. She's a
but she's
terrible
cool.
person.
But she's cool. But she's cool.
No,
It
She's
doesn't
not.
matter.
How is she a bad person though?
Yeah, the character is
She's
cool. It's
unlucky
alright.
that both of the guys she kisses
Bro,
die.
do you just ignore all the things she does to Simone?
She straight up leaves. She disagrees with stuff.
Yeah.
How is she terrible?
Bro, she's not that good of a character, bro.
I liked her. I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, you also like fucking rabbits, so.
my
Oh my god.
I mean, that's a good opportunity to bring up what Ricky was talking about earlier in the stream.
And that's our show.
Are you no.
No.
Let me
We're
clarify.
putting that to bed.
We have to
No,
clarify.
no. I want them to think. Just
You
And
what?
that's
plug the merch.
Hey, go ahead and
the
make
new
sure you
merch.
check out Japan Time on Spotify. You
That's
feel
right.
me? Go ahead and check out Japan Time get all of our fucking merch. Just know, chatters, Ricky and I are really cooking up back here, bro. Ricky and I are really cooking up back here, and y'all gonna like it. You don't know what it is yet, but you gonna like it. Let me get them hand rub emotes in the chat if you got them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna like it. We out here cooking up.
They ain't ready for it, bro.
They not.
What did the Spotify users got to do? They don't got no emotes.
They gotta fucking subscribe.
They got to subscribe, of course.
What is this paragraph link that you
Right.
Sorry, it was the auto link from the YouTube. I was trying to pull the link to the
This was
Spotify
insane,
show.
bro.
It's the link to the Spotify show here. I'll post it again. Here you go. But this is the link to Spotify. Make sure to go follow it. If you're watching on YouTube, you could just click in the description down below. And as Ricky mentioned, we actually have new merch on the store as well. Do you want to play that beautiful music and I could link to the merch, and Shofu, you could show what's new to the shop right now?
All right.
Beautiful. All right, let's play that.
All right. This
There
is the
we
music
go.
you want.
Are
Okay,
they are they t-shirts that aren't undersized?
No, they're not
Jackets that
t-shirts
aren't
actually.
undersized?
No,
The
no,
jackets
no.
are undersized. My bad.
Oh, here we
If
go.
you go on the shop page, you'll notice there's actually a Japan Time desk pad and a Japan Time mouse pad that we've added all the way at the bottom for $9.99. Because we know some of you are cheap, some of you don't have money, but you want to support the show, and that's fine. So here's how you can support the show. We got mouse pads, we got desk pads, $9.99.
I recommend just
t-shirts.
getting the desk pad.
Just get the t-shirt, bro.
Desk pad. The desk pad's twice the size of the mouse pad. What are you doing? Get the desk
Just
pad.
get the desk pad.
It's great.
Yeah, it's a
Bro, how do you not have a black shirt up here? You gotta have white. You gotta have black.
We have a black shirt. Literally just
It's
scroll
on the
down.
bottom. Didn't you
Oh, it's
just
right here.
actually
Oh,
buy it?
right, boy.
Hey, look at you. Look at you.
I didn't. I had the page cut
Nah,
off
look at
right here, bro.
That boy was ready.
I
He
about
was
to
ready
say,
to
bro.
cook. He was ready to cook.
Nah, we're
Listen,
good.
all you broke people, get unbroke.
There's no black
and buy
hats,
the
so I thought there'd
shirts.
be no black shirt.
So I
Buy the shirts. All
But
right.
yes, go
add
over to
in
purchase
here
all of your
that,
Japan Time merch and support the podcast and all of our crew. Go head over to japantime.shop right here, right now, and go ahead and pick up your merch. I promise it'll be in the right sizes, unlike some other merch you might have received. Regardless,
that's for the shirts.
Mine
I
is
can-
great.
The right size.
The shirts are totally fine.
yeah.
The jackets, some people, that's true. They ordered it. They were undersized. That's true.
And while you're at it, make sure you go ahead and open up a new
Something
tab
on
and
the back,
subscribe
too. Oh, yeah.
to Japan Time on Spotify. Roger
And
also
YouTube.
posted a link in the chat, but if you're listening to us
That's
on Spotify, make sure you go ahead as a, you know what I'm saying, with a 5-star review, as well as hitting that subscribe to make sure you get the latest episode every time we drop one, available only here at Japan Time on Spotify.
That's right. And real quick, one last thing I want to do as well while you're all still here. If you have not already, just for optics sake, I know people on the show, when we talk about it, they're like, oh, it doesn't matter. Subscribers don't matter. But it does. Let's get Mike and Tito to 1K on YouTube. Mike is currently at 163. Tito's
How about
at
they upload a
685.
goddamn YouTube video first, bro? How about
They
that?
upload a YouTube video. That's fine.
He said for
Go
outfits,
follow
man.
Mike.
This
Shofu's
is-
not even is not even subscribed, so that's how I know.
That's
He
fine.
would have seen it.
No.
Yeah, look at you. You really be your own. Because who else could it be?
That's right. Shofu subscribes to me, though.
Of course I do.
Well,
I appreciate it, man. Thank
right.
you, man.
You didn't, again, no need to flex on everyone here. Like, we
Nobody
did-
asked him. Like
Make-
literally,
make
no.
more content. If you make more content,
Subscribe to
maybe
everybody.
Shofu,
Buy the
maybe
merch.
Shofu will subscribe to you if you make more content. So make more content.
Every single one of you subscribe and buy the merch.
That's just not
or
true.
else I will literally DM every single
What
one
the
of you.
fuck is your mic right now? God damn.
Yeah. Time to shut this show
It
down.
is what it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you for listening to Japan Time. Make sure
Thanks,
to subscribe.
everybody.
Yes, sir.
Gather round as the cipher commences. The MC grips the mic massive tight and looks into the eyes of his opponent. On the next episode of Japan Time. Shofu, I ain't gonna hold you. Young Burger Patty don't want beef, I call him tofu. I'll show Shofu what this 4-4 do. Put the shell to his back, now he a mutant turtle.